What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Gung-Fu Super Bros podcast, the number one podcast for Kung Fu martial arts movies and pop culture.
First of all, I like how they're giggling. It's like we're trying to make their lives better.
I know, I'm trying to help you out, Enrique, goddamn. Can you leave the claps in? Because it was sideways like this. Oh, fuck, now it's going to throw them off. First 3 Ps, not second 3 Ps. All right, what episode is this, guys?
51, guys.
51.
Woohoo!
One away from our paper anniversary. Because I think that's 1 year is paper. So just when we get each other gifts, remember they have to be paper. Hey, Abarca, say hi.
Hey, what's up, guys?
Enrique.
What's up?
Super Producer Stevens.
Hello.
And remember, my name is Ivan. That was so fucking hard because of where you guys were sitting and how it's different. I was like, hey, something's different. I don't like it. Hey, guys, it's time for our second annual Enrique, what do we call it?
It's the Enriquebration.
The Enriquebration. Hey, buddy, it was your birthday recently. Well, it was your birthday like 2 weeks ago, motherfucker, but you weren't here last week. So we have gifts, and now you can actually open them. And usually how you show them to nobody, you can actually show them to the camera this time.
We're still showing them to nobody.
Like 6-7 people, bro.
We got people.
My mom watches it too. All right, what do you got, bud?
We YouTube it for the audio.
We could have done this before the podcast.
No, man. What are you talking about? Yeah.
Happy birthday, Enrique.
Oh, you got a card? God damn. Somebody's going big time.
Well, yeah, you always do cards with gifts. That's how they know who it's from.
Nah,
I just put
I'll tell you which one it is when it gets there, bro.
I love that she signed it Jennifer SPS.
Yes, I did.
Damn, her star name, bro. She hit you with the star name.
Starbucks card. She knows me well.
Yes.
Nice.
I don't even know what you drink. I was going to ask.
I don't know what you are talking about. They ain't no damn Starbucks drinks. We ain't giving no free promotion, dog. Like, hell no. Blur it out. Make sure you blur it out. All right?
Pixelate.
Damn it, Steve.
This will go perfect with the collection I got going on.
Yeah.
Why is it horror?
Wait, what?
Because he's a werewolf.
Wait, what did you say?
Horror?
Horror.
Do you want to stretch that word out a little bit?
It sounded like you said, why is it horror?
It's not a horror movie.
It's a werewolf movie, so I think it falls in because of that.
Thank you.
Does he have a long chain?
I'm not sure why.
Then it's a horror movie.
It scares the hell out of white people because that's the last time a white guy was that good at basketball. So they were like really like scared about that. Yeah! Show it, Chuck.
I don't
Holding up a
added.
Chuck Norris book. Let's see what's it called?
Chuck Norris cannot be stopped.
400 all new facts.
Here's
belongs
another
to you,
fun
buddy.
fact about Chuck
Belongs
Norris,
to you,
a.k.a.
buddy.
Carlos Norris.
Thank you.
Yes.
Carlos Norris and Enrique almost share a birthday.
That's so stupid.
Born hours apart.
Hours apart is what I've heard. Both Chuck and Enrique, a.k.a. Carlos Rogers.
So I read one book in my life. I'm sure the hell not going to read this one.
Oh, man. That one I'm sure is shorter than The Godfather.
You got to get ready for next Chuck Member to Remember, bro.
And it's just facts.
We're doing that again?
Hell yeah, we're doing Chuck Member to Remember and June, which is the Chuck Norris June.
Team June, I love it. All right, what do you got next? Open that one. Yeah, actually open that one, please. God damn it. That's mine. Yeah, buddy! Multiple! Woo! So you can open and play with one, and then the other one you can actually keep it.
Yeah.
Let him breathe.
We want you to sleep with him.
I like it.
So he's holding up a Mego Teen Wolf figure, the not the Bateman one, but the Michael J. Fox.
Yeah.
And he has a little Super 7 version of it.
Is this what reaction figures?
Yeah. Yes. Yeah. Super 7.
Super 7.
Thank you, sir.
Yay.
I already know the spots where they're going to go.
Hold on.
Yeah. Oh, he's already got shelves picked.
I know you love baseball.
Okay.
I was this close from getting autographed.
Okay.
Pull it out.
Oh my God.
Please let people. Did you find a Kevin Smith one?
Oh, hey, read the card first. Read the card. That's how you know it.
Who gave it to you?
Legends like you must have a pleasant birthday observance.
Yeah. Do the voice.
May this be your... May this year... This is the way.
You gotta read it like a comic. Yeah.
This is the way. May this be better than the last. May this year be better than the last.
That's right. Hell yeah, Bird. I heard that.
Yeah, hopefully, right?
What do we got? Here we go. Almost got it signed. Almost got it signed. What do we got?
See, this is Why did you spend money on this?
Because I heard you like the sports ball. And so
wait, who is it?
he's holding up a Manny Machado Super 7
awesome.
reaction figure.
That's what I thought. I thought it was gonna be a pop though. That's awesome. Fucking Manny Machado, bro.
Fucking
You can put him on the
bastard,
dartboard.
He was a Dodger.
Yes, he was.
Briefly.
Briefly, he was. How many ankles did he break?
I knew you might be disappointed.
Oh, you think?
So
You know me well.
so we got you the greatest gift ever.
Okay.
Oh shit, we got gifts on top of gifts in this
Whoa.
motherfucker, dude.
I leaned over to pick up a. Oh, first of all, I bought bags and I forgot them at the stupid at the self checkout
Bags for what?
for your gifts.
For
I
birthdays.
legit bought bags and I was like,
Oh, that's why that's
so he
Valentine's
got
Day?
a Christmas one and he gets a Valentine's Day one.
Somebody came up on some bags. They're like, hell yeah, bro.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, here we go.
They probably restocked them and
he's
kept that
opening it
money.
up. Oh, it's something small.
I don't know what this is.
Yeah, oh.
It's
Yeah. Oh,
Oh shit.
it's a Zippo lighter.
I forgot to bring mine.
so stupid.
Oh my god.
Wait, what Zippo lighter is it, bud?
Black Eyed Peas?
Twinsies! I have one too that was also gifted to me by a partner.
First of all, I gave Enrique the end.
Yes, you did. And I got, shit, I don't even remember which one I had.
So what does it mean? What is
So we have this running gag since like the early 2000s that I personally love Black Eyed Peas in their first album,
Okay.
which was...
They got some bangers.
What's this
They got some
gag?
bangers.
What's this gag?
So no, it's not the Black Eyed Peas you listen to. I'm guarantee you it's not. It's pre-Fergie.
Oh, okay.
They had an album and they were very like backpack rapper, almost hippie rapper, very like I heard them on the Baker Boys and Power 106 one day. And I was like, hell, these fucking guys are amazing. They sold 3 records and one of them was to me and like 2 other people. So then they come back like what, 2 years later?
Yes.
And they got a song with Justin Timberlake and Fergie's on there. So then I'm like, what the fuck? I was a hater, bro. I was like, this is bullshit. These are my Black Eyed Peas. And they're just like wiping their tears with 20s and 100s because we're making so much money. So then what is our number 1 album of all time?
Oh, the greatest written record in humanity is Fergalicious,
And then everything else.
the Bible,
And then everything.
Michael Jackson Thriller, and then everything else.
So it's one of those things where Black Eyed Peas. So fucking we're at Knott's Berry Farm and this son of a bitch was going to buy it for me, but then he ordered it off of Amazon. So twinsies, bro. We have
So I
matching
have
Zippo
the
lighter.
end and he has a different one?
Yes.
I can't even remember. I forgot to bring it, dude. I'm so sorry.
Wow.
I have it at home.
I'll
Safely
start-
in my safe
I guess I'm going to start smoking, I guess.
every day.
Thank you, though. Thank you, guys.
Happy
Thank you.
birthday,
Happy
bud.
birthday.
42 also?
30, bro.
30, 30, 30, 30. That's how slick that was.
60 years old. You heard
40,
heard it here first,
42.
guys.
42. Ya lo estamos viendo viejo, güey.
In a row?
42.
The greatest gift that I think Enrique gave himself, and I'm going to ask him about this because he was so fucking excited to talk about it last time I saw him, was Enrique, you recently tasted something that was the greatest thing ever.
God.
Hey.
Food or alcohol?
Hey.
Food.
Love is love.
It's not dick.
Oh.
All right, Enrique. What did you recently make yourself?
Why are we talking about this? But anyways, I recently had the best.
Hold on, because the last time I fucking saw you, you brought that up like 13 times in conversation. It had nothing to do with that. It was kind of like, hey, man, how was your weekend? So I had the best burger like 5 weeks ago. Like, no matter what he was talking about this. So
a burger.
we're putting it
I like
on
to
air,
talk
on facts.
I like to talk about food. Sometimes, like if I'm around people, I'm just curious. Like, hey, what's the best burger you've ever had? And we all have those foods that we just love, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I like burgers, as you can tell, and I recently had the best burger I've ever had in my life.
And you are a restaurant burger.
I love
Burger
restaurant
joint
burgers.
and
I
burger
would
boy.
rather have a restaurant burger than like
Carl's Jr. or
Carl's
something like that.
Jr.
What about
fast
burger
food.
joint burgers?
No, those are even better.
Even better. Okay, cool. Just make sure. All right. So
Yeah.
you all burgers.
Yeah, I can different types, whatever. But
Was
so-
it here in town or was it out of town?
It was in town.
It wasn't.
It was in
It was
town.
his house.
It was
At
homemade.
home. Wow, even better.
Secret ingredient, salt.
For some people, that is. So what is this? It is
Hello
a-
Fresh.
Oh, really?
It was one of the Hello Fresh meals, and it was a nacho burger.
nacho burger.
So I'm assuming, and correct me if I'm wrong, nacho cheese, like the melty cheese.
Yes.
Okay.
And it had
like
blue
the
chips.
pico de gallo?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It had a little pico de gallo, and then it had blue chips that you put in each one.
Kind of like you do onion straws, but instead it would be little strips of.
No, they're not. They're like actual chips, like the actual little bags
has a
of
crunch
chips
to it.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I think the combination of the taste of the nacho cheese was like, you know how nacho cheese can be hit or miss. If they don't do it, if the nacho cheese is not good, it obviously is gonna ruin everything. And then when it's good, it hits the spot.
Was it prepackaged cheese? Like,
you know, so I've been helping my wife cook the meals as much as I can, and that day I didn't help, so I actually don't know what the cheese was. I'll ask her, but like the combination of the taste of the cheese and then the crunch with the chips in it, it's just so fucking good. It was so good. Like,
are you still dreaming about it weeks later?
So I was eating it, so that we were eating that night, and I was like, "This is fucking amazing," and I wouldn't shut up about it.
So are you just a fan of the nacho cheese?
I don't know. I think a combination of everything. I think the crunch.
Crunch on a burger is good.
Yeah.
What veggies did we have?
It didn't have much. It had. I don't even think it had veggies in it. Like not even
just
lettuce. Yeah.
So nothing to break it up. It was just meat, nacho cheese, tortilla chips, little pico de gallo.
Yeah. But the pico de gallo,
sounds good to me.
Pico de gallo is
the pico de gallo was kind of in the cheese though.
Makes the cheese good. I'd be okay with
So
that.
I
It
had
sounds
to-
good
yeah.
to me.
Really?
Yeah, it sounds good to me.
I'll bring the.
I was hoping
the recipe.
You bring a burger.
Well,
we cut
I'll
it into
bring
four.
the actual.
Wait, is it in your shirt? You have it on you right now. You know he ain't bring that shit when he gets it again.
Because I had
show
the
his
recipe.
family. They're like, did we miss a meal this week? Yeah, we missed a meal this week.
They didn't deliver.
They didn't deliver that one.
So I slept on it, right? I'm like, because I was thinking, did I actually just eat the best burger of my life? I was like, that's a pretty big commitment to make.
Sure.
You know.
Yes.
So I slept on it, and I went to work the next day, and I was still thinking about it, and I was like, I came to a decision.
Was it a full boner or just half a boner when you like?
It was a fucking hard as a rock boner.
The 18-year-old one?
Yeah.
The one that could cut through diamonds
The one that gets up
Why
and
did you look at me for that? I don't know what that feels like.
You know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about.
You know.
the one that gets back up in 10 minutes, not 30 minutes.
Yeah, there you go. 30 minutes. I'm like 30 minutes. You 42, bitch. Shut up. I'm like 30. That's what you tell yourself, fool. It's like a good 8-hour nap. Anyways, but still.
I texted my wife. I'm like, it's official.
Right.
I'm like,
I'm cheating on you with this burger.
I texted her the next day. I was like, that fucking burger, right? And she was like, are you still thinking about that burger? I am. And I'm gonna make it official. That was the best burger I've had in my life.
I love that it was a statement.
It just says on her watch, like, text from Enrique, and she's like, oh, this motherfucker with that burger. God damn. She's like, maybe like an I love you.
It was so good.
It was the date of their anniversary.
I made it official. Oh.
The burger was so good that the fries didn't even matter because the fries were trash.
Oh, and you're not a fry. You're a fry guy.
I am a fucking fry guy too.
Yeah, interesting.
That's
he
part
legit
of
was a fry guy.
That's part of the burger eating experience. And it had it was just like potatoes, and it was whatever, but it didn't matter. The burger was so good. It didn't matter.
It does sound good.
All right.
Nice. Hey, if your audio levels just went all over the place, it's because I've got the wrong input somewhere. Because super producer Stevens can't connect these cords. I'm like, why is my audio not there? Now I'm too hot. Let me
check.
I do know
don't
why.
remove stuff.
What are we doing?
I do know why.
I know which. I'm turning the wrong knobs.
Okay. So we're good now?
I'm good now. I don't know about you guys.
All
It's the same mix-up from before. That's my fault.
So before we
My
go
fault.
off on other stuff, I've missed the last 2 out of 3 episodes. I have a list of stuff. Let me go through my list and see what you guys want to talk about.
Okay, hold on.
it.
Before you do that, though,
Yeah.
because we're on this topic, Steven, can you think of your favorite burger?
Wait, before Stevens
I like
does
this.
that,
I like
can
this.
you tell me your best chicken nugget experience?
Ooh. Okay, I was like, ooh. Oh, I have one. I do actually have one, though. I actually have one. I worked at McDonald's and we used to use them to play tag, and then we'd pick them up and feed them to people.
Nice.
Boom. All right. Super Delicious Steve.
That's
Best
just really
burger, best
sad.
burger. I
Best
like
burger.
this.
I
think of
really
that?
like the A1 peppercorn from Red Robin.
Yeah.
But they don't have it anymore.
Guess what? Red Robin got rid of their stuff.
At least on
Yes.
DoorDash, they're a pizza place now.
Okay.
What?
Stevens.
Yeah.
Whoa. Is blue?
No, it's
No.
you.
No, I get you. No, blue is where?
Me.
No, is blue
Behind
on
on
this
the box.
side or on this side?
It's right.
It's on that
this
side. It's on that side.
It's
This
on
side.
It's on my side.
Yeah.
Okay.
Check. So
That's it.
All right,
That's it.
cool. So A1
Red-
Peppercorn, but you guys are saying recently because I haven't been to Red Robin. It's gonna
Well,
hurt my heart.
I've not been to Red Robin
They changed their menu,
in a while,
but
but
they have
on
pizza now.
DoorDash, it's all pizza. They don't even deliver the burgers so much.
But
they
they
have like
like
3.
legit don't have burgers on their menu.
I don't know.
Now,
I don't know
all
in
the burgers
store.
that you probably like.
All right, push
like,
pause
like
on
the
that fucking
avocado
video.
burger.
Let's take a field trip.
Gone.
Yeah.
Dude, that's heartbreaking.
To Red
bro.
Rob, yeah.
I don't know in store.
So
we don't
I-
know in store. We just know
I
through
guess they don't
DoorDash.
want my business.
Damn. All right.
Because that was my favorite. That's
Yeah.
my favorite burger.
That's they have like 3 or 4 burgers that
Yeah.
legit hit the spot every
Yeah.
single time. Parker, can you think of? I know you go hard on these burgers too. Do you think of some down south that you've talked about? Is there one in particular that stands out for you?
Smash Burger's cool. Smash Burger.
That's a chain now, though, right?
yes.
Okay.
Umami Burger. That one's cool.
Mm-hmm.
Those were good.
I've hit that one up in Pasadena. Santa Monica is where I hit that one.
Yeah, I think so.
Oof, that's
No. I've done Irvine.
Okay. That's you might
I've
want
never
to check
had
that
that.
out. That's pretty legit. So those kind of stick out. I gotta tell you, because I don't eat it a lot. Fat Burger, dude.
Fat Burger's cool.
I love In-N-Out, guys. I love In-N-Out.
Yeah.
I love In-N-Out. But Fat Burger, and especially because it's a chain, it almost doesn't feel like one because the burger's just a little different. And the fried egg on top and doing the chili when you want to do chili.
Yeah.
Those steak fries make me feel a little Red Robin-ish.
Yeah.
So I really do like Fat Burger a lot. But again, I also think because I don't eat it a lot. But there's so many like burger joints, like even home the long ones that you go to. And then, dude, Casa Burger in Arvin, bro, like, it kills it. Root Beer King in
Root
Lamont.
Beer King in Lamont.
Yeah.
If in Lamont, California, stop at the spaceship.
I think it legit looks like a spaceship. I think I've been going to that thing since I was like 5 or 6. My dad would go up there to buy a Root Beer King and stuff. It's amazing. But they changed it into like this real metal.
It's supposed to be like you know what it looks like? It looks like Dexter Jester's Diner from episode 2.
Really?
Yeah.
That's funny. But yeah, their burgers hit the spot and their fries are amazing. All right. So there's burgers. Just want to get that out of the way. All right, Enrique, you had a list. What do you got?
So a couple of things I watched. I finally watched Charlie Brown stuff.
Yeah.
I
You mean
watched
Peanuts?
I watched A Boy Named Charlie Brown from 1969.
Okay.
It's kind of a downer, the whole movie. Like, is this a thing with Charlie Brown?
He's
Like,
always like
he's on suicide watch.
Yeah. He's always like that.
And
I mean,
everything?
he's bald headed with one hair, bro. Like, come on, man. Even God gave
Is
me a
he
little bit of time.
Are they teenagers yet, or like 8, 9? Where do you think?
I
What
think
age
they're
are
8,
they?
9.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, Lucy's a bitch.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's why I like her.
And I feel like Sally grows up to be kind of a slut.
Oh, buddy.
Whoa, man.
Hey.
Just because Sally is that girl? Like, I don't know, man, but I like Sally. I don't know what you're talking about.
We don't condone any sort of shaming.
No, I'm not shaming. Like,
Slut shaming. Oh, wow.
like, get you some, you know?
Get you some. All right, what else?
I also watched Snoopy Come Home from 1972.
awesome.
That one has a lot of like catchy songs. Like, it was really good.
Does it have this one? That dancing?
I watched one episode of the
So we got
the Snoopy show on Apple TV.
Mm.
It was cool, I guess.
Did he write a book? Snoopy wrote that book, and he's that's
Yeah, I
like the
think
first
so.
episode.
Yeah.
I watch
And
cartoons.
So you guys talked about Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles last week.
First of all, the greatest movie ever. Why aren't you people watching it? Or
It still holds up. It still holds up.
Yeah, it's good.
Oh.
And at the time
Is
when
this
I
one
watched
you'd
it,
seen before?
I've seen it before.
Oh, okay.
And so when I watched it when I was young, I was really impressed with the way that the turtles looked. And it still looks fucking cool.
if you want to learn all about it, you can listen to a podcast.
I did listen to it. Also, I don't know if
What were you saying though? 6 people per, maybe?
Anywhere from 4 to 6 people.
That's insane.
And I don't think you guys mentioned this because I did listen to the episode, which it was great, by the way. Check it out. Did Pixar base Sid from Toy Story off of Danny in this movie?
We did not talk about that. What are
So
we talking about?
Danny is the son of the TV guy,
Yes.
the studio guy.
Yeah.
He's wearing a black shirt.
First of all, Charles Pennington. Look.
And it says Sid on the back. And it looks just like him.
It's
what?
Maybe.
And no, every shirt that he's wearing is a reference to the Sex Pistols. And specifically Sid Vicious.
But you don't think that somebody from DreamWorks, or I don't even know if it's DreamWorks, I think it's
Pixar. Was a Turtles fan?
Pixar, yeah. Was a fan maybe and was kind of like Sid. But he doesn't sound like him though.
Well, I'm not saying it's him.
But visually.
I'm not saying it's him, but someone was like...
referencing that look. Maybe.
I don't know. I immediately thought of that. I saw the kid because it looks just like him too. And I did a little bit of... I looked it up a little bit. You might find some stuff on it, Stevens. But... Also, I heard
the Pixar Sid thing.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I heard something, and I don't know if you guys have, and I don't know if it was bullshit. Are they working on a Godfather prequel with Oscar Isaac in it and Jake Gyllenhaal? Have you heard this?
Yes, I've heard this.
Sonny was a hothead.
You heard this? I don't know. I don't know if that's a yes or no.
I believe it was called Godfather Part 2.
Well, yeah, that's a thing. That's what I guess worries me. Because we've got...
Well, it's not going to be that, obviously. They're not going to redo that. But we got
the Carlito's Way one. That was trash. But again, there wasn't big names tied to it. But they did like a prequel to Carlito's Way. It was horrible. And I love Carlito's Way. Pechanga. I don't think we get... I don't know, man. But there's some good... Well, who's writing it? Who's directing it? Do they even have that yet?
I don't know. I like
the actors, though.
The Moon Knight's in it.
Yeah, I mean,
Oscar
that's cool.
Isaac being in it, I think is kind of cool. But it does worry me.
We'll see. I'll watch it. I mean, I'll give it a shot for sure.
I finished Drive to Survive. Did you start?
Yep.
You finished it?
Season starts tomorrow, right?
Yeah.
No, sorry, Sunday.
Word.
Yeah.
And I watched today. I took a day off today so I could go watch the Batman.
All right.
Let's do it.
All right. Barca, you and Stevens were low. Not low. You were mid. You were semi excited about watching this movie. Barca, Stevens, what did you guys think of the Batman?
The Batman is the most depressing movie that you will ever see this, or you will see this year, or possibly. I went to Walmart before this, and they have end caps. They have toys all about the Batman. I would not take my kid to go see this Batman movie because, again, it's the most depressing thing. Now, having said that, is Pattinson amazing? Yes. BTK Riddler? Cool. Yeah. I think the ones that are chewing the scenery the most in this are Jeffrey Wright as Commissioner Gordon.
Kills it.
And Colin Farrell as Penguin.
Dude.
Kills it.
Yeah, he was great.
And total spoiler alert. We'll probably say something that'll mess this movie up. I'm sorry, guys. 1, 2, 3, go. Stevens.
1, 2, 3, go.
What do you think? Because you were also semi.
Yeah, I was right in the middle. I was a 5. So I went because I didn't know what to expect, but I really liked it. It's been a while since we've seen it now, but I did enjoy it. I did enjoy the action, and like all the negative that I had heard before is stuff where I was like, I don't understand why they said that. That's not even in the movie. So it got me thinking about things, but I liked the Riddler. I think there were some parts, that could have been a little bit better, but I did really enjoy the detective, and I enjoyed young Batman, not being the versions of Batman that we've seen before.
Mm-hmm.
And that was one of the gripes that you had heard, right? That they didn't like him as Bruce Wayne.
They weren't liking him as Bruce Wayne. But he's not really Bruce Wayne in this movie. He's thrown himself into Batman because he's rejecting his family right now.
It's like 10% Bruce Wayne in this movie.
Yeah. And so I was like, he doesn't really have a chance to be Bruce Wayne. And maybe that's why you don't like it. But right now his character is I'm ignoring the family because I don't want to have anything to do with that. I need to throw myself into the vengeance, right? Like I need revenge.
He's not George Clooney yet, where he's a millionaire playboy and stuff like that.
He's not even Michael Keaton yet, where he's established as Batman. Careful what you say.
Hey guys, I'm sorry to
interrupt
this podcast. Breaking news. I'm sorry, but my nephew has been selected Mariner of the Month.
Yeah.
Because they're the Mariners, yes.
So Enrique's wearing the hat. Levels.
Yeah. So they're gonna send him a big yard sign.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Shout out, man. AKA. This
Good job, Max.
Good job, Max.
Guys, don't make me bleep stuff.
We didn't say his full name. Okay, so you liked all that. I agree. That's the thing about the whole Bruce Wayne. I'm like, well, he's 2 years into the game. Like he's barely trying to figure out this Batman stuff.
Yeah, and even like the stuff with the cufflinks, like I don't want to be a Wayne. Like he doesn't like he realizes he's Wayne, so he's not rejecting that, but he's like, that's not me. I am not this family yet, right? Like I don't want all that. I really liked that.
Yeah,
I liked that aspect of it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you what this movie needed. This movie needed Alfred kicking Bruce Wayne's ass and be like, "Shut up! You gonna disrespect me like that? Yeah. How dare you?"
He doesn't physically do that, but he kind of checks him at the hospital, right? Like,
Yeah, that scene
like,
was
yeah,
good.
your dad, bro. Like, you can't be 101 thing. Like, you're not always gonna be able to be the Batman, bro.
No.
Like, you have to beat his ass.
Beat his ass. You know what he needed? He's all, Master Wayne, come in close. And he holds his fist out and he's all, "I have a message from your father." And he opens it up.
Smack.
Shut it.
Yeah, but I kind of agree with Stevens. I like that he was a bit of a bitch because like it's like I'm so focused on being the Batman. Like I can't. Everything else is secondary right now.
Not my Batman, bro. I need him to be billionaire playboy. I need him to be like old chum.
putting backs on mattresses.
He's got an ascot.
Was it worth the day off?
Was it worth the day off?
I really enjoyed it. Yeah, I really enjoyed it. I thought I loved that it was a dark movie, and that's what people kept telling me. Like it's dark, like as far as visually.
All Batmans have been dark since.
They all have been dark.
Not my Batman.
Well, that's what I was saying, since the 90s or whatever.
But I really enjoyed. I enjoyed mostly everything. I would say, I don't know. The only thing I didn't like, maybe it was a little bit too long, maybe. Because at one point, it kind of felt like it could have been over. And we still had about an hour left. But I got
the mysterious third act that just
Once I got over the fact that we still had another hour, I enjoyed the last hour.
It was just you were like, "Ooh, shit."
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But it was depressing, like you said. It wasn't happy-go-lucky. Like, don't take your kids to go watch this. It's just not a kids movie.
But there's tons of merchandise, like tons of like here's
for a kid.
Here's patents and bed sheets and shirts.
And it's PG-13. But
okay,
but you can push back. You can push a whole bunch of stuff.
At one point I really was gonna go like, Marcus, is this so hard? Not that it was. It was like,
because there's no
13.
Yeah, there's no like real, like there's not a lot of blood. There's a lot of
broken backs.
You could have.
The violence.
You could have shown me
just
more titties.
Yeah.
Like, it's funny what makes a movie art.
It's the curse word and it's a boob.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Which is, I would rather my kids see a curse word and a boob than see some of this shit.
I cuss all the time.
Not in a bad time.
I would love your kid to also see curse words.
And boob. He hears curse words all the time. But you know what I'm saying? Like this was like, I'm so glad I didn't take Brooklyn, which I never really thought of, because as soon as I told her, I was like, nah, we're not taking her. But like, I was just like, yeesh.
It's like scary, like creepy, scary, like not
the
for
very
kids.
from the beginning.
Yeah, the two guys.
I was looking in the window, Burger.
Yeah,
the same way I beat into the mic every week.
Even the mob interaction, like in the club and stuff, is tense,
mm-hmm.
right? Like there's, I don't know. It's not just like, oh, I'm in a club. Like you're like, oh shoot, you better watch what you say,
Just
girl,
like your
because
mother.
there's some people
I love
in here.
Batman knocking on the door though. You know who I am? They're like, "Este vato está afuera." Who is it? Que el Batman.
I love Pattinson. I think he was good.
Oh, he did great.
Yeah, I thought the action in this was really good.
Hard hitting as hell. It felt like hard.
It turned into a Fast and Furious movie there for a little bit, which was amazing.
Son of a bitch.
Yeah, it did.
And the scene where he jumps off the building and he glides.
Oh,
That was fucking dope. Like there was a lot of really cool.
People hated on that scene, huh?
I loved it.
I thought it was cool.
I fucking loved it.
I thought that was cool.
Yeah.
Listen, guys, I don't
gadgets
need
he's
my
thinking
Batman
about.
to be grounded in a reality.
Mm-hmm.
His villains range from a ventriloquist puppet to a man wearing a kite.
Scarface. Oh, Kite Man.
And like to a crocodile man. So
the wackier the better.
The whack, yes.
Yeah.
I want Victor Freeze. I want the Mad Hatter, Jervis Tetch.
Yeah.
I want Professor Pig.
Oh, dude, that's dope. And the comics do it in such a way that it doesn't feel cheesy. You know it's a comic book, though. You know what you're reading. I love that shot, Penguin upside down, him walking away from the car, like with the cloak just sideways.
Yeah.
Fucking in the fire. That shit looked dope. I love the back car.
Yeah.
Because that shit looked like a Camaro to
When
me.
he first started that up, that was so cool.
Bro, that was badass. That was cool. I enjoyed it, man.
Yeah,
I'm
cool.
with you. I think he did a good job. Now, we already talked about this, but HBO shows coming.
Yes.
So there is a world being built around this movie. Does that mean that this man is getting 2 more movies? Do we know? Or is it like a 3 movie?
I don't know what the contract is, but
Okay.
they are saying that, hey, there is interest in the second one. Matt Reeves said, I would love to find a way to bring in Mr. Freeze into this.
That's dope.
But then I need him to be Mr. Freeze, or I have a containment suit and not I'm gangster Mr. Freeze, which will work in some it will work in your world, but again, I want the campy aspect of it.
I love that shout out to the Penguin though. When they tied him up and they left him there.
He waddles
away. I was like, hey. I was like, that's kind of dope. Those action scenes. Barker, and you were talking about this off air before in our regular lives. But you're saying, and if I'm saying it wrong, please, that in that dark hallway, the bullets are blanks or they're practical effects.
It's a practical effect. So they set up this. Yes. So the muzzle flashes in when Batman is going for not Maroni, but Falcone.
Turturro.
Yes.
Turturro.
There's a scene where it's just darkness and you're like, what's going on? And then you just see these muzzle flashes. Supposedly that's real.
Wow.
And just the stunt work and how they have to strafe the rifle a certain way and still make it look action packed. So nobody gets hurt, especially nowadays.
Yeah. Word.
Yeah, like that's very impressive. The cinematography in this is
it's really
very impressive.
Dude, Turturro, bro.
Yeah. Everyone is.
I like
Colin
him.
Farrell.
Even
Colin
Selena
Farrell.
Kyle, she rocked. Like I
cool.
thought she was good as Gritty. Like
Her Catwoman fit. Like Anne
she's
Hathaway.
it's year one
bro.
Catwoman.
Yeah. Because Anne Hathaway, I was like,
How dare you, sir?
she's too
You guys,
cute.
hey. She can't help who she is, all right? You leave the queen.
Colin Farrell
You
did.
leave the queen of Genovia. Yes, Sabato. He's like, I don't want to look so beautiful now.
It's hard for Colin Farrell not to
he
look
did-
beautiful.
he did not look like Colin Farrell.
He should get an award for this just because he looks so ugly.
Yeah, Monster. And,
He was good.
Charlize
He
Theron got a
was.
He
thing.
was really good.
You play a crazy person that's ugly all of a sudden. You know
Even
what? That is
like,
offensive
Paul Dano was
to
really
Paul
good.
Dano was
ugly
cool.
people around the world.
Sorry, ugly people around the world. But Paul Dano looks the part.
It was good.
Like even when he's an actor,
Yeah.
he looks the part. Like Colin Farrell, he's a handsome man.
The Colin Farrell, like his accent and all that, like the way he delivered his lines, like it was so
It was
good.
good.
Yeah, no, it was a lot of fun. Okay, Abarca, favorite Batman cinematic movie.
Ooh.
What would it be?
Guys, he runs around with a bomb and he's like, some days you just can't get rid of a bomb.
That is one of them.
I would put that in the top probably 4. No, maybe 3 even. Like I
When
love
it
that
opens
movie.
with shark repellent? Come on, man.
You've never seen that one?
Which one?
19.
Batman 66.
Yeah.
Oh no.
It's you're gonna hate it. So no, but it's so good.
Yeah.
It literally opens with shark repellent.
And there's the Rogues Gallery. Like all of the bad guys are in this
they're all in
movie,
it.
bro. They're all in it.
Yeah.
It's good.
Again, Hollywood. Stop casting the same 4 villains.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's always the same ones. Give us
Yeah.
something different. Because he has so many to choose from too. That's the thing. So what would it be for you?
That same day I also watched the Lego movie just in case this one stunk. And I was like, you know what? At least today I saw a good Batman movie.
Lego one's amazing. I really do like that movie too.
Yeah, that
they
one's
killed
good.
it on that one. What would be your favorite, Enrique?
I'll leave this one out just because I don't want to be that guy. It's like, ooh, this is the best
But
one.
it's up there.
I really enjoyed it.
Okay. So what would be your
but I
favorite?
would say Dark Knight.
Yeah. Dark Knight's good, man. That
Although that's
Joker's
more of a
amazing.
Joker movie, but it's so good.
Yeah.
I love that movie.
Stevens?
I don't know. Probably Dark Knight also.
Yeah.
It's good.
And then the opening from that, and then give me the opening of is it Batman Begins or the one after?
There are parts of Batman Begins I really like too.
Batman Begins was cool because they did cast a different villain. Like, they actually went for it with Ra's al Ghul, right? So that was really, really, really cool.
No, it was the one with Bane. Which one was that?
That's the third one.
That's Rises.
Yeah.
That's Rises.
The opening scene with the
bank
on the
robbery?
plane.
Oh no, the plane. You really like
Which
that?
was another like practical thing.
Dude, that whole opening scene is so fucking dope.
Yeah.
So that's up there, dude. I like 66. I like 66 because that's one of the first things I ever saw Batman as a kid, and I was just like, what the hell? But it's fucking ridiculously awesome. I like Batman with Joker and Michael Keaton.
I liked him.
89.
Yeah, dude, I really like part 2. I thought Danny DeVito was a fucking amazing Penguin.
Mm-hmm.
Michelle Pfeiffer killed it as Catwoman. You know,
Just too pretty, bruh. Just too pretty.
but see all that acting, I didn't even notice. But no, that killed it, and of course Heath Ledger as a Joker, man. Dude, is the Joker movie considered a Batman movie?
He shows up in it, doesn't he? Like briefly.
Did he?
Is Batman in the Joker?
He's talking about Bruce Wayne.
Yeah.
Oh, the little kid, huh? Yeah, you're right.
Oh, I was like,
on technicality, I guess it's Batman.
I don't remember that. I only saw once.
I know.
Yeah, I know. I mean,
Like, it was really good, but
we all just saw it once, I think.
Yeah. I haven't watched this.
Guys,
since.
again, I watch it every day. Yeah.
We need to talk about that off air, bro. More for you than not.
Hey. It's quality performance. Dancing.
I would say no, it's not a Batman movie.
Okay.
Because Batman's not in it.
So if you could pick one villain, though, Abarca, one villain, next movie, who would you go with?
Firefly.
Really?
Yeah, an arsonist. Like this, but so you.
But he's gonna have a jetpack and the little hat.
Yes, and so you raise him a level, right? He's no longer a C character, D character. He's like, no, he's this arsonist, and he's taking out. Well, I guess
don't be trying to look up villains, Steven.
No. I guess my version would be very similar to.
I know who I want.
To what Paul Dano's doing in this movie, right? He's taking out specific targets from Gotham. Court of Owls.
Oh, you son of a bitch. That was the one I wanted. Court of Owls would be fucking dope.
Man Bat.
Okay. All right. Since you took Court of Owls, which that would be my number one, Hush. I would love to see Hush in a movie. I think that's a great story. The way they can make a movie around that would be badass. Wait, Stevens, you say you have one. What would it be?
It would be the ladies. I want Harley and Poison Ivy.
Poison Ivy would be kind of cool. Yeah. And you had an idea. Make her like a eco-terrorist.
She's an eco-terrorist, and she doesn't necessarily need, Audrey 2 type plants to murder people.
Something along those lines.
But she could. She poisons
she's a botanist,
them.
right?
You know what? She poisons them like plants from within, and
okay. So you want the ladies?
So you can actually recycle some of like the plots from the movies, but just if you want gritty and realistic.
A little different. And everybody Enrique that you think
I don't know. I don't know.
You're all the Joker. which we might be getting.
Yeah.
But they're saying like we want to save him for 3.
Who was that, by the way?
He is an actor from
The Eternals.
The Eternals.
Oh,
Yes.
okay.
Yeah. We had to look it up that night.
Keogh?
Mm-hmm.
Something like that.
But I swear
Kiyoshi Tomono?
I swear his face looked like Two-Face though.
It did. That's who I thought it was.
I
was
really thought it was
watching.
Two-Face. And I'm like, wait, what?
But the hints he in his language were alluding to that. But then at the end, like the tall hair and the pointy chin is Joker.
No, it is Joker because the director said it was, right? But to me, I wonder what his face is going to look like.
At first,
but doesn't he fall into something that makes his face all fucked up, and that's why he paints?
I saw
his
an interview
face?
with the director though, and he says he kind of wants to get away from that.
But that does happen in the books.
Yeah.
I mean, I think you let me borrow.
There's lots of different origins.
He falls in a vat of excess chemicals and he bleaches his skin.
But the director said he doesn't want to. He doesn't want to do that. He wants to do something different. So I'm just wondering what he's going to do differently.
Well, I think they'll get Court of Owls and Freeze, and then 3 is Joker. I don't know. Again, if you have not seen this movie and you have 3 hours, because it is 3 hours,
It is 3 hours.
and you don't mind the kind of nihilistic Batman, then this is the Batman for you.
Yeah.
It's got some cool action sequences. It's got amazing acting in this. Yeah, it's a really, really good movie. However, before this movie, we watched a trailer that's like DC 2022. And then guess what happens?
Oh, okay.
A whole bunch of those movies we're not getting in 2022 because they've been pushed back. Yeah.
Already?
Yep.
Which one?
Which one?
All of them.
Is it because this is doing so well and they want to keep it in theaters longer, or they just?
I don't think so. I think they're like, I think they did that
it
because
before it came out.
Yes, I think they wanted. They're like, guess what? We're beating Marvel to its game, and we're blah blah blah. Flashpoint is getting pushed back to next year, which means they have to push back Batgirl. So that's 2 Michael Keaton Batmans that I don't get to watch this year.
Aw. What about The Rock?
Black Adam is getting pushed back. It'll still come out this year, but it's pushed back until November-ish.
Christmas time, okay.
Yeah.
Around that time. Okay.
So anything that DC that was going to come out, like this is their DC movie. This and then Black Adam at the end.
Interesting. Yeah, they were talking a lot of shit at that trailer. They were making a lot of promises. I didn't hear that they got pushed back.
Yeah, they're like, Aquaman 2 next year. Oh man, but
all right. Well, it's time to talk about a movie. I think we're gonna have a lot to talk about with this movie, and we'll do that after this break. All right, that was the trailer for the House of the Flying Daggers. Hey, Barca, hit him with the back of the box.
Hey guys, the House of Flying Daggers. A romantic police captain breaks a beautiful member of a rebel group. That's it. Go to IMDb. This is it. Don't you question it.
Why does everything sound like a porno?
Member of a rebel group. Out of prison to help her rejoin her fellows. But things are not always what they seem. Zip. This movie is directed by Zhang Yi-Mou. Zhang as Xiao Mei. Andy Lau. He changed it to Andy Liu, but Andy Lau as Leo. Takeshi Kaneshiro as Jin. Those are the 3 kind of main characters. Mm-hmm. Hey, Enrique, what you think about House of Flying Daggers?
I liked it. Homegirl pisses me off.
Damn it.
Yes.
What the fuck is her problem?
Hold on.
Can we just
talk about the movie first? Dang. We'll get there.
The movie is not. The movie's beautiful. I mean, the thing about the movie is beautiful. It's not gonna be. It has a lot of like super like cool scenes. The flying daggers. Those scenes are always cool. Yeah, cool. It's beautiful scenery. A la Hero, a la Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon.
Kung Fu Zombies.
American Ninja.
But it's a slow burn. Mm-hmm. It's a slow burn. It's a story. It's like a play. You're watching a play with beautiful scenery outside. So it's cool. I mean, I appreciated it for what it is. It's not. I probably wasn't in the mood to watch something like that when I watched it, but it doesn't mean it's not a good movie.
Mm-hmm.
This does that thing that was it Hero I think did, where like some scenes are one color. It feels like like it's all green at one point, and it's all this, or they're just rich, super bright colors. Where you talk, they probably go in later and
they do a digital intermediate
red and the
exactly to boost certain colors.
I feel like the whole movie's like that.
Yeah, even more than his previous one.
Yes. So
with like, flying leaves and shit, like it's just But that scene where they're fighting near the end, the two guys are fighting
in the snow,
and it starts snowing. All of a sudden, they're in a fucking there's like
blizzard.
10 feet of
that snow fell so quick.
I know.
Hey guys, you don't know what freak blizzards in China, man.
Is this the kind of weather you guys get in Texas sometimes?
It takes it longer than 5 minutes.
25
to
seconds.
Do that. But I know. But look, it's not. It's just the point. Like
time was
beautiful.
compressed for the movie, guys.
And symbolism or whatever, right?
And that scene was probably one of my favorites.
Yeah,
the red on the white.
It looks fucking dope.
It looks badass.
It looks badass. Mm-hmm. But yeah, you can nitpick shit like that, but it doesn't really matter. Overall the movie's good. It's great. I just wish
she would die.
She would make up her fucking mind.
She made up her mind.
It's like she fell off this fucking mountain right into this movie. She flew right into this House of Daggers from fucking Church of Tiger Hidden Dragon. That's what she did.
I don't know. Maybe a little bit too many like back and forths with all the characters. I feel like because it seemed like the guys.
I think it's called dialogue. What
is that? What we're talking about? Though,
no, first the guys. like they were both in on it.
Yeah.
You know, and it was kind of like, okay, again, like we're doing this again with this guy too. Yeah.
It felt like there was a lot of ahas like throughout the whole movie. All right. Well, it starts off. We find out that the Tang Dynasty is getting weak. The House of Flying Daggers is feared by the government, but loved by the people, right?
The Robin Hood.
Yes, robbing from the rich, giving to the poor. We meet the two officers, Captain Jin and Lee. Right?
Yeah.
They're both there. They're talking about how there's word on the street that the blind daughter, because they know she's blind at the beginning, right? Yeah. The blind daughter who used to lead the House of Daggers is at basically the happiest little whorehouse in all of Texas.
At that point, I didn't know that they knew it was her. Did they remember? Did they know it was her? Or they just knew one of the girls there was a dagger
could
girl.
lead them to a dagger.
Oh, but they didn't know she was blind.
No, I don't think so.
Okay,
we get that exposition later. Once she's arrested.
Okay, sorry. So then, this is one of my favorite scenes. Cut to the captain's like, yeah, don't worry about it, man. I can go into this place and I do my thing.
Mm-hmm.
I work undercover, get the ladies, no problem. Cut to a sexy tug of war.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, the like make out love scenes, whatever you want to call them in this, they were pretty bad.
Wait, I wasn't talking. This is not a love scene.
Oh.
This is when he's like, you didn't like the love scene?
They're all like this though. They're all the same.
Now
They're
in
like,
Stevens' eye, this guy's a gentleman. He's a goddamn gentleman is what I'm hearing from Stevens.
Guess what? He
just don't understand.
He respected her more than Casey Jones did.
That's true. That is true.
That is true.
Problematic Casey Jones. But yeah, it's just it's like, I ain't paying no money at a hoe house to have some hoes play tug of war with me.
Yeah, that was a little weird.
They're just fucking. I'm like, would you pay extra for this bullshit?
You're not supposed to do that?
Yeah, exactly.
That's not good.
So then our man Jin's asking for the new girl. And you could tell the madam, that was the madam, the madam is kind of like, nah, she, you don't want her, come on. And so it's kind of like she's protecting her, making it very obvious. And, he's like, no, I want her. She's amazing. And, this girl can dance.
Yes.
And she's blind. So we find out at this point that she's blind and she can dance.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out to Zhang Ziyi. She does a great job of making it seem like she's blind.
Mm-hmm.
I truly felt that way.
So she spent
She
time.
is blind?
No.
In one eye.
She is in fact blind.
You asshole.
Plays it really good.
How's that make you feel?
Still hate her. I still hate her character.
She spent 2 months living with a young blind girl to learn what she does and goes through every day.
And when that young girl makes love, guess what? It's what it looks like.
She was right next to her in the bed, like trying to see what it was like.
Also, because you are talking about her dancing, I don't remember if we talked about it with Hero or not, but she is a trained dancer. She is not trained for martial arts.
We did talk about that.
So she's able to pick up the choreography.
I mean, it's crazy that she was a solid gold dancer.
Yeah.
Side note, I always used to go to this tin that my brother had on top of his closet, and I would open it because inside he had a pair of panties that were signed by a solid gold dancer. In hindsight,
does he still
they
have
were probably
those?
a jock.
I was like,
I thought they were fucking panties. They were probably a jock strap for a dude. Son of a bitch, I just made that. I just figured that out right out of my head.
don't you lie to me.
No, I'm telling you. He had that shit. And you know what tin
Does
it was?
he still have them is the question.
I need to ask him. It was legit those tins because my uncle used to always buy those.
The cookie, it was
Christmas
those cookies.
Yeah, the Christmas cookies. The
Oh,
little
God.
butter cookies. Are they butter cookies?
Wait, was it a blue tin?
It was blue or purple. I was trying to think of the color.
Because I have a tin.
And what does your tin have?
It's got a pair of satin gold panties.
No, they were white. I remember these. Oh, mother, I looked at this shit like at least 1 million times when I was young. They were solid white. They had all these lace. It's like those kids that do the drugs in the bag. It was me with these panties, dude. I was wearing it like a Bane. I was like the mask like
Oh, well.
And there was a jockstrap.
It was probably a fucking jockstrap for all I know.
When's he coming home? When's he coming home? I'm sure to have.
Yeah, and it was signed by like
Is that
whatever.
what you think?
Can we?
You better be drunk.
Can we make a phone call real quick and find out?
He actually is a little loopy today.
Is
So yeah, he got a colonoscopy today.
Oh,
Shout out to the
gotcha.
big brother. Yeah, get your ass taken out. And not for pleasure. So anyway, so we find out that she's blind, kills a dancing scene. Like when I was thinking of what we had talked about earlier, she does really look amazing when she's dancing.
You know what I didn't like? I don't think her singing was as soulful.
You son of a bitch! I was gonna say something.
I said 5 Fingers of Death.
As soon as she opened her mouth, I was like, "Thank you."
How dare you?
Again, you don't understand the quality.
You don't get it. Sad girl up in the north.
God, that bitch couldn't sing. Anyway, so then, so we find out that she's dancing. Our man comes in hard. Jin, but again, I don't know how hard it is for what happens in this house usually, but he comes in hard. He tries to disrobe her and she isn't having any of that. Right? Like, and then the madame comes in, they're going to arrest everybody, you know, and then here comes the captain, which in hindsight, like, because now later we find out he's in on it too. Why did he make her go through the whole drum thing if he was in on it too? Like,
how else is he going to spend time with this girl?
But it wasn't just him. It was Jin and him.
I get you, but so there's a.
I was wondering that later at the end of the movie.
They're doing a long con.
Yes. For what reason?
I think the only, number one, you don't know that, right? We're not privy to this information.
Yes. And I understand that. But I guess then at the end of the movie, I'm like, why did we even do that? Because Jin didn't know about her till he told Jin. So why didn't he just not tell Jin?
He wanted to play frijolito with this girl.
Which was an amazing scene. And I get it. We don't know that. But do you understand what I'm asking? Steven's like, what was the point?
I understand and I don't know.
But one of my favorite scenes in the movie, though.
You know what? Okay. If you think of this movie as a novela, as like 3 episodes of a novela.
You did it.
Yeah.
You're right. It makes no fucking sense. But I get it.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I'm looking at it as like a cop movie and like, why'd you fucking do that? There's no point. But it does lead to an amazing scene where now...
Maybe he expected it to go differently.
Yeah.
Maybe he expected him to be killed by her.
Show.
That was sexy.
Maybe he sends her to be killed by her. Or maybe he sends him, sorry.
Yes.
To be killed by her at the...
but he didn't know that she was there. He didn't know Leo didn't know that she was there. He knew there was someone there that would lead them to the dragons.
He didn't know it was her.
He didn't know it was her is what you're saying.
Yes.
Oh, these daggers got to do a better job of communicating. Like they're sending in an undercover with another undercover
because he doesn't because she's blind and
she's not blind.
But did they know that there was a blind girl?
No,
they knew that there was a girl that would lead them to the dragons.
But they didn't know she was blind.
The captain's trying to protect that girl, so he sends homie to go arrest her, and then again,
so she's in the prison. Or he's sending him to
and then
sacrifice.
He shows up and he's like,
nice.
And he's like, oh, I haven't seen my girl in a long time. You know what? Let me enjoy this. Frijolito.
So, because what I was thinking also is, didn't she go on her own because she wanted to avenge her dad too?
No, the end girl. I want to say Anita, but that's not her name. What was the name of the girl at the end? Tia or whatever.
Letitia?
No, what was the boss of the dragons?
Sally?
That girl?
Tia or whatever, something like that, right? Yeah. Okay, so she
was it Yi?
Nia.
There you go.
Liberian girl?
So she sent her because at the end they were talking about why did you send her?
Yeah,
that's true. Nia did. Mm-hmm. We never got to see who Nia was, huh? She got the hat.
No, I think I was reading a little bit. That might have been Anita Mui. I think that's who was supposed to be that role, maybe.
Okay. So again, you're right. I don't need to watch it going backwards.
From the Jackie Chan movie we watched?
Yes.
What? Oh, so you watch it going forward. And that's what it was. And it was cool. We get an amazing scene. So they have these drums set up. And he's like, yo, you can dance? I thought they were going to do a dance battle. Hell no. They set up all these drums around her. And he literally gets beans and he flicks beans off the drums. And she has to listen to these beans hitting these drums and then basically play Simon Says.
I would hate to play this guy in Canicas.
Dude, he was killing the game, bro. Did he go off a 3 or 4 at one point, right? With one shot or whatever? So yeah, it was amazing.
You know what Canicas
awesome.
is?
Marbles.
Oh.
Steely's cat eyes, you know the whole thing.
Marbles, I know.
Let me go get my boulders.
Learning new words today.
It was that and trompo we used to play all the time. Just with the tops trying to break somebody else's top. We used to do that all the time too. But a great scene. The beans and I call it beans and dance. It was amazing. And then at the very end, allegedly, she tries to kill the captain. He ducks out of the way, which this man gets down throughout the movie. He's a very good martial artist. They trap May. They show her a torture device. At this point in time, we don't know. And I honestly had forgotten. Yeah. I had forgotten. So I was like, oh, okay, all right. So then the captain, not the captain. Leo basically tells Captain Jin, like, hey, bro, trick her, get her to take you to the daggers. We need to find out who they are, right? We need to find out. Which, again, confuses me as I go backwards because I'm like, but anyways, whatever. So he's like, oh, yeah, don't worry about it. I'm a pimp. That's basically what we're saying. I'm a pimp. Like, I'm going to get her to fall in love with me. Man, I'm going to have her eating out of my hands before it's too long. He ends up freeing May. Did you know it was him right away?
Doing the thing?
Yeah. Saving her?
Yes.
Yeah. It took me a little bit to kind of realize that. I was like, oh shit, yeah, it's going to have to be him because he's the one that's going to like get her to basically show her the way.
Yep.
Show him the way. So at first I didn't realize it until I was like, oh yeah. And this was one of our few, like, this movie doesn't have a ton of action scenes. It just has a few, but some of them are long. Mm-hmm. Like that whole tree thing.
Yeah.
At that one point, that was a long scene. That was badass, but that was a very long one. Not a lot of maybe hand-to-hand combat in this movie. Yeah. We get more like a few of those set up, but they're very cool when they do come out. They free May. Again, the cop kind of frees her. She does a thing where she's like, let me get to know you. And she feels him up from the bottom up.
That's how you do it.
Right? And she's like, you can do archery. Oh, you're a Kung Fu master. Oh, you have really rough hands, whatever. Like, you know, like you masturbate with your left, like whatever. She like feels him up and realizes everything about him, right? And stuff like that. So again, she looks very believable while she's doing this.
This hand is much, much stronger.
Your forearms are huge on one side. What's going on?
Oh.
So then,
your cankles are so hot.
These horsemen come out of nowhere. They're attacking May. That's a very cool scene. They're chasing her via horseback. She's catching spears. Dude, I think horses did get hurt in the making of this movie.
Dude, one of them ate it. Like
I was looking for that thing at the end and I didn't see it. They look. Was that all digital homes?
They're all CG horses. What are you talking about? Probably that horse.
CG horses. Yeah, dude.
They shot him right after.
Dude, one of them looked like he broke 2 legs.
They shot that guy and the horse. He's like, but I can walk. You saw too much.
You saw too much. Yeah, no, it looked like that horse ate shit, bro. Yeah.
They weren't CG horses.
He doesn't believe they were CG. Whatever, they're CG, whatever. Stevens, you looking that up?
I'm looking
so,
it up.
Amazing scene, though. The way she catches spears, the way she flips these horses. And then our man shows up with the bow. And you think he murders these cops, right? That was a cool scene because I, again, forgot most of this movie. So I was like, hey, that's super cool. Because we find out later that he did not. This is where if you miss that little conversation, because I kind of missed that conversation. I was a little confused. But you find out, he's playing her because they get up.
Yeah, he was still trying to convince her that. But I agree. At the moment, it takes a little bit to kind of like realize what's going on.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I totally skipped that
conversation.
No, just their opening. Like it took me a while to be like, wait. That's the cop. And then I was like, oh, okay, I'm in.
So we got it going. One thing that we find out is that our boy Jin is a pervert because I love that scene where he's walking away and he's making noises.
Oh, yeah.
So she can feel comfortable taking a shower in a hole in the ground that he made. That was kind of dope. And like, then he's like right there and she's like, the wind. Or because she calls him the wind or whatever, right? Like Stevens is fucking literally batting her eyes at these scenes. You are so in love with Jin. He got you in 30 minutes. You were fucking done. Jin got you in 30 minutes. That was it. She's just like, yeah.
She's like, be my wind.
Oh my God. So then we see a squirrel hanging from like the fucking sword. Like going crazy because he wanted to catch a peek or whatever. And then, this is my notes. I'm all wind is a hoe. So then he gives her male clothing. This shit is a thing in these movies.
It's a trope.
It is a trope. They don't look like dudes though.
How dare you? That was the manliest dude I've ever seen. I was like, where'd she go? What happened? Who's this vato?
Who's this vato? Don't you notice? It's always like this. I'm like, that doesn't seem to. It's, you know. Raphael did a better job of disguising himself in downtown New York than this girl did in this fucking movie. All of a sudden, I'm a fan.
Now you think the hat was big enough.
Okay, so here we go. Then she basically says, I want to say thank you for saving me.
I know what that means.
And he takes it as, down. He jumps on her, right? And he stops because he's like, you ain't feeling this. Oh yeah, motherfucker, you didn't even like, hey, what's up? Like, you didn't even come in a little sweet or not. You went in rough. All right? Just defend him in this, Stevens. Defend his ass. Because he came in rough as fuck.
So I don't have time.
Wow.
He came in rough as fuck.
I thought it was because he might have ED. And here's a word from our sponsor, Blue Chew. No, not yet.
I thought so too. I was like, I bet you que no se le paró. I bet you que no se le paró. Because all of a sudden he's like, oh, you aren't feeling this? And she like, whatever, fucking top ramen with your limp dick.
She's like, yeah. She was like, yeah, I'm not feeling this.
Is that a sword? Oh shit, it is actually a sword.
So that she builds trust.
By manhandling her? Not even taking her to a nice lobster dinner, not calling her the next morning?
And where are they going to go? Where are they going to go? To the river and catch some fish?
Like maybe you make a fire and you sit by the fire.
There are people following them. They're going to find them.
So you can fuck, but you can't make a fire?
Yes.
Then this is
okay. This man either has ED or he's one pump chump. Either one of the two things is
it's
happening
because
here.
he's like, hold on,
and
I'm not supposed to be falling for you. And two, if I say no right now, then you're gonna believe that I'm here to help you.
You don't want to hurt
because
you can't turn the hoe into a housewife.
That's what
right, Enrique?
Right.
See, Enrique.
But he jumps on her. Not like she jumped on him.
Pepe Le Pew style.
She does later.
He's like, oh, you are very beautiful.
He jumps on her. Jimmy Flynn.
Just like Casey Jones.
Exactly.
Sit down, let me give you this massage.
No, at least Casey was, here's my foreplay. Massage. He at least attempted foreplay.
Her.
He was he though?
Yes.
He's kissing like her cheek because she's like,
very brutally, but yes.
Damn, dude. All right, I guess whatever. Fuck this guy. Anyway, so she's not feeling it. And then
it's true.
He takes her to the flowers, which was a callback to earlier where he said that he would take her where the real flowers grow. This was a real cool little scene though, because as they're in the flowers, here come more police cops.
Police cops.
This also kind of later when I thought about it, I was like, I don't get what's happening now. But we find out, well, I won't talk about the action scene. But after that, we find out that now the governor is sending more people.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like the FBI coming to the LAPD.
It better not be the LAPD. With their video where the guy's hiding under the car and they're like, we don't know where he's at. And the helicopter's going, he's right there, stupid.
So it was Leo's boss?
Yes. So Leo had to give his report, and the governor was like, not on my watch. And so he sent government goons.
Damn, you thought the government was the British, huh? That's what you felt. Because
they're always the British.
It's always the British, I get you. But in that scene, man, really cool action scene. We got her, like they're holding hands and defending with each other. Like, there's bows.
That's nothing but Batman and Robin back to back, old chum.
66 style. Got a lot of bows. We got a lot of action. That was probably one of my favorite scenes. Yeah. And then we also get the save from out of nowhere. We end up later finding out it's Leo. Leo makes a save with some like big ass darts. Like that was kind of Bruce Lee style right there, man. But even before darts were huge or whatever.
But they were tent stakes.
Yeah, they really were. But
I think he's dead. Are you sure?
He killed the fuck out of everybody.
Yes.
Which we see kind of makes Lee feel a little bad because he just killed fellow police cops.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Which
he wasn't trying to at first.
He wasn't, but then he kind of had to.
Yeah.
So are we to believe this is the beginning of like, oh shit, I'm in this.
Yeah, I think so.
Wait. Andy Lau or
no. Captain Jin.
I think so. Yeah,
because he had a kill for her.
Yes, and he's like, wow, hold on.
And his fellow homies. Well, I don't know if he knew him, but you know what I'm saying, like the badge or whatever.
Well, because I heard that.
Well, he's like, we're on your side.
If you love a woman,
on your side.
If you love a woman.
So he kills them all. all the motherfuckers, right? Everybody's dead. My notes are hilarious. Okay, more of them show up. They don't know he's undercover. They get saved. We don't know by who.
Roscoe's notes look like ciphers from the Riddler.
It literally is. It's like they're all, I cut up little newspapers and put them in there.
Cornelius?
Cornelius.
Is this you?
Don't tell anybody. So they don't know he's going to cover all that. We find out that the general's kind of coming in and taking over, and the general doesn't give a fuck who dies as long as they find the House of Flying Daggers.
Yeah.
Because this is like the biggest terrorist group they've ever had to deal with.
Did they not go to Sherwood Forest?
I'm not talking about that shit right now. This is Robin Hood. You're not even talking. You're not even lying. At this point though, the Leo's like, "Do you like her?" And now that's a cool little callback. When I finished this movie, I was like, "You fucking bitch!"
Mm-hmm.
Like you were like, "Do you like her, dog?"
Or do you like her?
Because I called Dave for like 10 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man.
Yeah, we know who that is.
Deep cut.
If you went to Harvard in the 90s, you know who the fuck that is.
I didn't, so I don't know.
You don't know. I'll talk about that later, bro. He might actually be a fan. So then,
First of all, I'm gonna pause you there. All right.
Okay, go ahead. Yes.
So, whoa, Enrique's trying to burn this shit down.
He's not fucking burning
I've
this
never used one of
I'll
those.
show you how to use it because you need to put the lighter fluid in there.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
It's kind of cool. Fuck to have a Zippo. Just don't ever show that it's a Black Eyed Peas.
Always have it upside down.
No, this is going on. I have a spot for it. Right
You already know where. So what happened, bro?
Hey, all right. You know, we were anonymous with this podcast. Bro, the moment we get on YouTube,
now. Oh shit!
I got crazy people from the past coming and
Hitting you
bugging the
up?
shit out of me, bro.
Nice. You're famous.
No. It's not.
Your
Nope.
podcast
No.
famous.
Yeah.
No, YouTube famous, bro. Or maybe YouTube infamous. That's what we don't know.
Right. Listen,
But as long as you hit subscribe, we'll take it. So then
you can not subscribe.
you can
So
unsubscribe.
but what? They're hitting you up on like they're calling you and shit.
Oh, they
found, like, they tried-
figured out how to hit me up.
They knocked on
I'm
your door.
out here right now, guys.
Talking about it's me and your daughter. Like, no, it's not.
She's not. You guys have the same hat. That doesn't even fucking make sense. That doesn't make sense. Anyways,
So before you get back in,
all those horses died, huh?
I don't know.
Oh shit!
I think they did, bro.
I think they were hurt because a lot of stuff. There's nothing. I did find
Did we
the
just
thing.
get canceled by? That's it. What is it?
Wow, Peter just.
Well,
Peter-
no.
Peter just-
So
This is why it's not streaming anywhere. You have to rent this bitch.
that could be because some of the versions got cut. They cut those scenes out, and so I don't know if we saw cut because there was one where
That
there's
might be the
one
good
scene
version?
that might be the good version.
Holy fuck!
I don't think so. I tend to think that's the bad one because the stuff I'm reading says like there's one scene that was left in the uncut or in the cut version. There's one scene with the horses falling. But normally when they do horses falling, there's trained horses. And as long as you're not using you're not tripping them on purpose where they don't know or whatever, it's usually okay. And then so they made the movie when it came over, it got scenes cut out for that purpose. But then there's another thing that says, no, that's not true. This is this. But I've only seen one of those versus I've seen like 3 sites that have.
Do those links
The
end in a
cruelty.
.cn?
No, I don't think so. So I don't know.
Yeah, because that one scene
It's pretty brutal.
Okay, so
like,
I have the
It is.
Sony Pictures version, like the edition when the movie first came out
Okay,
here, and like I saw 3 horses
Yes.
tumble.
The
Yeah.
worst one is the one that kind of front flips.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He looks like
And it looks like he goes on the dude.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I'll keep looking for sure.
The
but
CG one, guys. Come on.
Yeah. Yes. So then he comes back. Wind is there, our boy Jin, and now she actually asks if he likes her, and he kind of says they kind of like they're doing this thing where they like each other, but for some reason he probably because of committing murder and because he knows he's not supposed to, he kind of says no, but he does it in a way where you can totally tell he fucking likes her. But obviously she can't see that. But so then he takes off. He says, "Fuck it, I'm gone."
You get it? Yeah.
I got it.
Thank you. So then he leaves, right? And we're to believe that she's gone, right? She takes off. She's super pissed because again, nobody's committing to anybody, right? But then at a point, we actually see all if we're going with police cops, this has to be SWAT.
Yeah.
SWAT team shows up. And they're in this beautifully green bamboo forest. Mm-hmm. Like, I at one point in my life hopefully want to walk. Did I miss something?
No. I wrote down "It's Raining Men" all of a sudden.
Yeah. Hallelujah. That's all we can sing. It's beautiful. Like, I want to walk through a bamboo forest at some time.
Did we have this in Hero or in Crouching Tiger?
We had Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon, where they're on. They are on that.
Donnie Yen, right? Donnie Yen and
no, sir.
Or Triumphant.
Mm-hmm.
It was done better in that than in this movie.
Yeah, but that movie also has Yen Wu-Ping doing the action. But this movie, if you notice, that's when we start seeing the scenes be super saturated. Mm-hmm. So this is super green,
like super green. I know what you're saying, that it was better, but I think it was different. In that one, they're fighting on the branches, right? And they're showing how powerful they are, that they can balance on this branch. Yeah. Where these guys were just getting to high ground to be able to shoot like bamboos, like crazy. These guys. So it wasn't so much. They were like, even now, if she would have jumped on top with them and fight, then it would have been interesting to see who did it better. But this was more like them just getting to the high ground and bambooing the shit out of them.
There was a quick scene in this where during that time where she
jumps up too.
She's like running away or something.
Well, she jumps up and does a split on 2 bamboos.
Yes, and kind of does the whole that's true. That looked pretty cool though.
Yeah, no, that was pretty cool.
I'm
just saying, in the other one, there was more of that.
Oh yeah, and then you're right. They that's that whole final scene where they just have that huge battle with each other on top of it. It does look very cool the way they're kind of like just balancing the whole time. But what I like about this one is like all the SWAT team is up there and they're like cutting bamboo and throwing it, cutting and throwing, and it just looks freaking cool. To the where now Win comes back because like, I do love her, right? And he comes back and now they're together and they're trying to fight it off, but they literally make a bamboo prison, like a little like a teepee of bamboo that kind of goes around.
Yes,
which was freaking dope. It just looked cool.
Okay, so apparently there are no rocks in China. Because they're running through this forest. I went to Griffith Park once, and there were rocks there. I was like, oh, shoot. Roots coming out. Yeah, no, nothing. Because they're like,
nothing tripped them? And she's blind, remember that?
Yes.
The soil's different.
It's different soil.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So we get a very cool scene, though, where they're in that prison, and then you just see a bunch of flying daggers, and you're like, ah, shit. And then you see them standing there. It looks fucking cool.
It does look cool.
It looks cool, right? Like this movie does a good job of giving you cool shit. Like there's just some cool scenes that look very, very cool. Mm-hmm. The drum thing with the beans, very, very cool. Stuff like that. You liked, Enrique, the super saturated colors in Hero. It wasn't in Hero. Did you like how they did it in this movie too? Do you think it was a little, because I feel like they went hard on the colors in this movie.
I don't think they were as bright in this one. Because really, it was just the green and the white.
I was going to say, the green is what stood out to me a lot.
The colors look super bright to me in the whole house, too. In the brothel.
I feel there's
That's true.
There's almost an unnatural super saturation in this movie. The other scenes, they are broken up by color. When they go to the desert, it's red. When he fights Iron Spear,
in Hero.
Yes, in Hero. It's white, it's gray. Mm-hmm. When finally they reach the lovers, it's green. Mm-hmm. This, it seems like, I wonder who did the intermediate for the other one. And if they're like, hey, we can do it better. And they worked on this movie. And I mean, it's a pretty movie. I just think it's a little heavy handed.
Maybe that's what I'm saying. Yeah, I felt like it was a bit much sometimes. It was, like you said, at a point you're just
like too long, maybe
of using whatever it is.
Yeah,
it was too much green at one point, or whatever. Where you're right, it was just these little they were in the white, they were in the red, where it just kind of popped a little more. Yeah. So that makes sense. So we see this amazing shot of the flying daggers. We find out that the Madame is not the main one, but she's like second in command, and she does this it's a really interesting thing of you need to marry her. And he's kind of like, okay, I guess I will. All right. Soik. And then they trap him. Ha ha. And she's not blind. And then they just this big reveal where she's not blind. Okay. So this is where I think we're going to, Stevens, get ready because we're about to talk about this. They bring him to the boss. We find out May's not blind. We find out that, you thought you were playing me? Nah, dog, I was playing you the whole time. Mm-hmm. So it was a double cross, which you talk about. There's a lot of double cross and triple crosses in this movie. We also find out that Leo is also a mole, or he's also working undercover for the House of Flying Daggers. Exactly, right? But where's the spoon? So then we know that. We find that out. They kind of let her, they let them meet again, in which I'm talking about May and Leo. And they begin by kind of redoing the drum scene. But this time, she's the one flicking, and it's bamboo shoots. And our boy kills it. Like with stabbing the trees that she kind of is super cool, which I was like, oh shit. Like I was like, hey, a little bit of foreplay, unlike fucking the wind. I was like, he knows what's up. He's setting the mood. He's being a badass. So then they start kissing. You think we're getting it.
Oh yeah.
And then she does the same thing she did to Jen. She does a sign. That's her like, no. Like, she's like, isn't that what Julia Roberts does in Pretty Woman? She's like, don't kiss me.
No, please.
And then he's like, wait, do you love him? And I'm like, wait, what the fuck? What the fuck, Stevens? And she basically...
He watched it happen.
And he actually did watch it happen.
He watched it happen. He knew.
So 3 years he gave to this woman. 3 fucking years. And all it took was this son bitch 3 days. When he was trying to...
He told you from the beginning he could go in there and get it.
He got game, bro.
Oh, I couldn't fucking stand it. I hated her, dude. Oh my God. 3 days? And the whole 3 days he was trying to get you caught up.
But
that's what bothers me.
But doesn't she turn him down after that again? Or like...
No. They're ready to ride off into the sunset together.
After that?
Yeah, but... Oh, no. They do. You're right. Okay, so yes.
So that's the where I was like, fuck this bitch. Like, what the fuck is... like, why does he keep picking roles where she just... like...
Is she married? Look it up. Is she married? Is she the J-Lo?
Is she married?
Is she the J-Lo of Kung Fu movies? For some reason, she can't stay married or get married. Like, we don't know what it is.
You want me to look in real life?
I'm just wondering. No, but like, so she tells him that, breaks this poor man's heart, drives him to insanity, obviously. So then, okay. But then Nia shows up, which we find out is the head of the House of Flying Daggers. Because he's about to get rapey.
Yes, and it's like, so May stops because she loves the guy. She's like, wait, I actually love this idiot.
Yeah, she does have that like, oh my God.
And so then he's like, oh yeah, well, check out my kisses. And he's like, oh yeah, bring it over here. And then all of a sudden, freaking knife in the back.
Yeah, knife in the back.
And she's like, hey, bro. Like, you don't do that to the ladies.
And then he's like he's like, no, keep it there. Go back and tell him that you got attacked. It looks more realistic. Like, damn, Nia badass. And you never see her. She has that hat. Like, it's kind of cool. Like, it's fucking, anytime there was a dagger involved was really dope in this movie. Yeah. It was really, really cool. So then, this is one of my notes. She fell for him in 3 days, man. And my note before that, May has to kill. Oh, because then they tell her,
you gotta kill Jen.
But you gotta go kill Jen. Cool story,
he knows
bro.
about us now.
If he's gonna walk around with the dagger in his back, the one you put there, metaphorically.
See?
Then your ass got to go kill your lover because guess what? That motherfucker from the other side. But like some Romeo and Juliet shit, man. So she at this point in her mind is going to kill him.
Yes.
Right?
Because
she's belongs to the House of Daggers, right?
Yes,
like that's.
Come on, man. I guess she doesn't.
They're like Amazons?
because she goes with Jen. She takes him to the flowers place again. It looks like wheat's growing there.
Well, first of all, then we get this very tell me about the rabbits, George. Tell me about the rabbits.
It is a very nice man scene because this man's a badass martial artist, and all she does is kick him in, and he's like, "Aye." He's like he's just gonna take the death stroke, right? Yeah. But instead,
they make whoopee. That's in my house.
He lays down the meat stroke, bro, and he does it, and they go at it.
They got busy in a Burger King bathroom.
Right? And then they fucking do it, and she's like, "We can never see each other again." And what the fuck?
Because she's got to kill him.
What is whistle?
Because next time we see each other,
I got to
cut you. We're gonna kill you. And I'm like, this is what I should have did in college. I belong to this fucking House of Flying Daggers. We can't see each other no more. Get the fuck out of my house. or have to kill you next time I see you.
Do you think that would have worked?
But, okay.
You probably would have been in jail.
Time out. Synchronized swatches. Let me tell you why I think it is working. Because the last 2 documentaries that I've looked where women fall in love with guys, these dumb bitches believe everything they tell them. They send them tons of money. They fucking send them everything they need. So you know what? Yes, I think that would have worked.
Well, we'll get into this one day, but
You don't think you're crazy enough
one
to come
time we
back?
pretended we were in a boy band.
Oh, yeah. And that shit worked.
Yes.
Yeah. Just because we had matching baby blue shirts on. Not even planned.
Okay, I believe that, but
Yeah.
I'm also talking to your crazy girl.
That's
She
a
would
good
not.
point, right?
She would have come back, dude, and then you would have had to kill her, and then you would have been in prison.
And then I would have looked at the cops and be like, you get it. Because
Case closed.
watch, what is it?
What
The
was it?
TikTok dude, or not
Yeah.
the TikTok dude, the Tinder dude.
The Tinder dude. You can't believe that these fucking women are doing this.
Yeah.
And I just started watching Bad Vegan. Same thing. I'm talking
that was
about
Bad Vegan?
guys. It's
on Netflix.
Yeah.
Oh.
Guys are saying that
I haven't watched it,
they're
but I
from
saw it.
different, like they've lived different lives, that they're working for the government, that they're celestial beings. And they're like,
What was the?
well,
okay.
girls who want love are gullible.
I keep telling people I'm a podcaster.
and it's true. And everybody, shut up, bitch. No, you don't. Yeah.
Really
so-
quick though, what was the name of the boy band that you guys were in?
Oh, we didn't have to get that far, bro. We just
No?
had matching shirts.
That was it.
And
we
then
just
you guys did one dance
We
move.
didn't know. Dance me. What are you talking about? And it was just kind of like, yeah. And that was it. That's all we had to do, bro.
Harmonize,
Oh my
baby.
God.
Oh my God, I
They
know who
believed
you
me.
are.
Yeah, and then the third member
Did
of the
it
boy
work?
band. Fast forward to the next morning, the third member of the boy band is jumping out of a window and telling like, go, 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 go. And we're driving off. So, good times. And that
Let
night
me make
ended.
a note for
that
this
night
story. Hold
ended.
on.
That night ended with a barca driving through the mean streets of Santa Maria as we're trying to get away because
Is
we
this
might
the
get
same
shot.
Santa Maria trip?
Yes, that
Oh.
fucking trip lasted 2 days.
Greatest trip ever, guys.
It was fucking wild.
Sounds like it.
We drove into a trolley stop. Thank God that they flew by because we would have been fucked because we didn't know that was
That's
the
right.
end.
But that is another story for another
day.
time.
All right, here we go.
Next week, I got
it. Yeah, anyways. So now she's like, well, we can't be with each other because I have to kill you. We're like, oh, gosh. So then,
Jin rides alone.
yeah, they ride off in opposite directions.
It's true.
Right? Similar to Batman and Catwoman at the end of the movie, right? They go in opposite directions. And as she says, you know what? Psych. I do love him. And she turns the horse around.
It wasn't a question of whether she loved him. It was, does she love him enough to leave her house
Swear
of
to God,
daggers?
Stevens, don't do it, Stevens. I swear to
And she decided, yes, I do.
I don't disagree with you, but it's still fucking annoying.
I'm not disagreeing with you.
Hey, man.
Stevens, when you send somebody $40,000, don't do
You're
it.
not wrong. That's I mean,
You know what I heard? Love.
But it's
means
still-
never having to say you're sorry.
It's annoying.
It's annoying. It is annoying. But that, like, she's like, no, I'm a House of Flying Dagger girl. But I really love him. Can I give it up? I don't know. They're gonna make me kill him. You know what? Fuck it. I'm running
I
off
get the
with him.
struggle because like
and
her
you
dad
run.
was like the main guy.
Yeah.
Well, he wasn't.
But he
He
wasn't the
wasn't?
main guy because
No,
the girl was
because she wasn't the daughter after all, right?
that was just undercover work.
Jun,
Yeah.
jun, jun, jun.
Oh, shit. I forgot that.
Yeah.
So, but she's like, I do love him.
But it's still a cult,
And
right? You're
she's
connected.
she's flying in the wind. She's ready to go tell him I love you. And then 2 daggers come at her ass. Not just one, but 2. So she blocks one. Sweet, bow, hits her. And we
In the
look,
boom.
and Leo's just like, but I love you. And then snow starts dropping.
So that was Leo. That was Leo's dagger. The one that
Daggers. Yeah.
both of them were his.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
But he knew she was gonna block one of them.
Mhm. He was fucking angry, bro.
He was Marvin
But
Gaye's
he
dad.
loved her. But he loved her. You think she should have chose him over the other guy?
Just make up your goddamn mind, is what I'm saying. Like, god damn, that's what I'm
He killed her.
No.
She made the
Did he?
right choice.
No.
Did he?
Love killed her.
No, it didn't. You
Yeah,
are
it did.
so full of it.
Yeah, it
No.
did.
Because she
Because
doesn't
said-
die
she's like,
forever.
I pull it out, bro. I fucking love you, dog. I fucking. And then she's like, man, that's it.
No.
Love kills her.
No.
All right?
I refuse to believe
because
that.
at the end, like Jen was
Hold on. This is a fucking
It's true.
wacky scene,
It's true
guys.
because she takes the dagger out, which
Marga,
does kill her,
how
but she
bright
does
is
it for
when
love.
How bright
it
is
is
it when
true.
she gets stabbed the first time?
Oh, dude, it's 12
100
noon.
degrees.
Yes.
It's a fucking 100 degrees when she gets stabbed. Right?
The wheat is flowing by.
Just like, it's fucking awesome, bro.
All right, they were in the Ukraine. They were filming. It snowed early, and they were like, you know what?
Too soon.
Man.
Goddamn
I'm just
war
stating
going on.
Countries of the world.
facts.
They
That's
actually
where
were
they
in the
filmed.
Ukraine?
That's where they filmed in
Oh,
Ukraine,
shit.
and it snowed there.
How they got bamboo in Ukraine?
Oh my god, the bamboo was in China,
Oh, okay.
but
It was in China.
the wheat fields and stuff were in Ukraine. They did it. They did most of the filming there.
Really? Because there's a lot of wheat. That's where the flowers are at. That's where the,
so
that's where they make
a
wood.
lot is there, and it basically says like it was supposed to be fall or whatever. But when they got there and they were getting ready to film, it started snowing, and he was like, snow scene," and they just changed it up, and there you
So
go.
that was real snow.
Legit, they were filming it.
I don't think it was real snow, but
That was a lot of snow.
because it's a lot of soap.
So Cold Miser appears out of nowhere, and he's like, "I'm too much."
So then she's on the ground, got a fucking knife in her heart, and she's dying, right? And then now
Not
he's
in the
like,
heart. It was on this side.
I don't give a shit, bro.
Wasn't it?
I hope there was. I wish both. Of
I
those
was
fucking daggers hit
look
her,
at
bro.
that. I always look at that in movies. Oh no, yeah, it was
No,
on this
here
side.
it
It was on this
It's
side.
just it is.
A pledge
it is here.
allegiance. No,
It
it's
is
in her
here.
heart.
It was on her left side.
Because if
God,
she's,
somebody doesn't
if she's
stand up for the
standing in the
flag.
TV, it was on that side.
No, I knew where the heart is, but I thought it was on this side.
No, it was on the
It
side.
was
her
on,
right
yeah.
side.
Bro, it was in her heart. This fucking movie
It
wasn't
was.
trying to hide anything, dog. It was in her fucking heart, bro. Like, if they would have showed an inside picture, her heart would have been like this. Like, that's what it would have been, man. It was going for it. So then he's like, but I do love her too. And then he turns his fucking horse around and he's like, and he shows him, he's like, what the fuck? And he's like, Leo, what you doing, dog? And he's like, but I love her too, bitch, but I love her too, dog. And it's snow.
Yes.
Lots of.
The only so you just need one beat where maybe Jin looks up and all of a sudden there's like a dark cloud. That's all you needed.
Or what about a single snowflake just lands on his nose?
And he's like, oh, pink.
And then he just knows.
And then blizzard.
And
then
inside
blizzard.
that snowflake, there lived a who.
I was like, her tears? So then, okay. So before we get into this fucking final battle or whatever we want to call it, am I to believe that because of her not killing Jin, or why do they show that scene where all the police cops are all showing up to that little hut? But then
That
they
seems
never
like a
show it
cut.
again.
Yeah, we don't go back to that.
Why?
I guess Jin did his job.
So I
Led them to the daggers.
So the daggers are defeated.
Pretty much. The daggers are no more. And all this girl had to do was be like, I'm gonna go.
See? Because of her
love him.
dumbass? Because of her dumbass? Oh, yeah, they're all day. All
It's
day.
her.
She ruins everything
It's her.
in every movie.
Didn't Captain
In
Boy
the-
send him after her? I think it's all his fault.
Playing the character of Eve in history of the world. Hey, go eat the quince, bro. It's cool. If I were fucked forever. No, but right?
I think
Yeah.
there's, and we go back to translation. I think
That was a weird scene.
it either needed a beat where Leo is like, they are here. Fuck these people. They are here. After she,
But I don't care about that because I'm looking for love.
But no, because
Oh,
that's
in all
what's
the wrong
implied,
places.
right? He has to go. He's like, take your backstabbing self out of here. And so it's implied that he goes to see the men, and then the next kind of scene or two is them encroaching or showing up.
So did you think I thought they lost because of that scene where they're all creeping. So you're trying to say because I'm so angry at what you made me pick, fuck them, go get them.
Yes.
Oh, I didn't think that, but I thought they were defeated. Did you think they lost?
I think they lost.
I think they lost.
I don't know. I didn't get that, but I mean,
That was such a weird scene though, because all you see is them creeping on the house. You never see that again. And I was like, oh, when's it gonna go back to that? Like I thought it was gonna cut back to it, like crazy kung fu fighting or
Or
something.
they're all dead. Just
Or
show me.
even that.
Yeah, they're all like.
No vimos nada.
No.
I thought they're dead, personally too. But I don't know but I didn't even think about the way you thought about it. But yeah, that makes sense. So okay, So then we got snow. Like, how many feet? Like 3 feet of snow? We got minimum 3 feet of snow. They're in there.
5 feet.
That was a little too much.
It's me. It's me of snow, basically. Me of snow.
It's certainly like knee high.
Once again, for normal people, I am about knee high. So me of snow. And
so they say knee high to the snow.
They start fighting each other. No, I see what you did there. Their new boyfriend versus old boyfriend. But then, like, it's kind of crazy because our boy Leo does basically say, like, hey, May, you forced me to kill you. So he does kind of put it on her, which is fucked up. That is true. I will agree with you on that. Just like, walk away, bro. Take the L. Like take the L.
Yeah.
Go on your fucking blow her up on the interwebs.
You watched it happen. I understand
you
he's angry. I understand he's mad.
Are you blaming the victim? Is that what I'm hearing, Stevens?
No, but I'm saying
his poor heart.
I'm saying he watched it. He knew it was true. He knew it happened. Like, I get it, but at that point, like, you got to be like, you know what? Fuck it. I lost.
And she at one point says,
let me kill her because I'm so mad.
You know what? The sad part is this shit happens every day. Some dude can't. Some dude can't handle it, and he's like, "Well, now I'm gonna throw acid on your face," and you're like, "What?
Yeah, that's a good point.
What's wrong with you, fool?"
Yeah. So okay, so the final scene. Leo basically has a shot to kill Jin. She says, "Don't do that."
It was almost like he was shot through the heart, and she was to blame. And you know what she did?
Love?
A bad name.
That's true. So, and she said, if you throw that fucking dagger at him, I'm going to pull out the dagger in my heart. It's going to kill me.
Yep.
And I'm going to throw it at you.
Yep.
So then Leo, though, doesn't kill him. He throws it.
He doesn't throw it.
He doesn't throw it.
He doesn't throw it.
He does the thing where you're trying to trick your dog.
Yeah. He's like, psych. And she pulls out the dagger and fucking
goes to block
it.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah,
Why did Leo do that?
Because he knew she was going to throw it.
Then they die together.
So why?
Again, it's still this.
You guys are saying different things. Because I thought that, but then why would he fake it? I
so
think,
he can kill her or kill
that's
him.
That's what I'm saying. So they can.
To me, he can't bear to kill her. He can bear.
He
to
already
hurt
killed
her.
her.
Yes, but
that's a good point.
In his man point of view, like
in 30 minutes he changed his mind. He was like, nah, I don't want to kill her because she fucking does that all the time too. So he was like, not anymore. Not anymore. Like, fucking I changed my mind.
There's already a dagger in her fucking heart. Like, and he even says, if you take it out, it's gonna kill.
Back. All right. Metaphorically.
She didn't put that there.
Oh, didn't she?
Yeah, he really wanted to kill her, or else he would have just thrown one dagger in the beginning.
I get that. But in that final scene, he doesn't throw it. And she pulls it out and it goes right in front of homie's face. Doesn't he throw something else?
It looks like he throws it, but then when they go back and they do the insert shot, he's holding the dagger.
I think it's like part of maybe like the top of it or something.
Yes,
something does go because her dagger blocks that
face and for the blocks.
Yeah.
But now she dies, and the two gentlemen live, right? Leo walks off, but he stumbles, but he's still going.
Well, you know what? Once dudes fight, they're like, "Oh, we're good."
They're we're homies.
Hey, bro,
we're good.
We're good, dog.
Yeah.
Hey, I get it, bro. I'm sorry, dog.
Hey, you know,
I killed your girl. No,
women
you
be
killed my
shopping.
girl.
But women be crazy. Women be crazy. God, that's kind of fucked up because both of the men live.
Like, come on, dudes made this movie.
Because Jin's holding her, right? Yeah. And he's like, oh my God, she's dead. And I'm alive, but she's dead.
Yeah, but again, it's like, if I can't have her, you can't have her. Like, nobody can have her. And then he's like, girl in the north.
Oh, yeah, he does sing to her, huh?
He does sing to her.
Destroyed emperors. I
didn't like that.
It was a poem. It's a poem that is set to music.
He loves Jin, bro. Like,
it's a poem. It was a song.
It's a poem that was set to music. He should have sang
like a little Jodeci or something to her, bro. Like, take my money, my house and my ooh. Like, his song didn't have one ooh.
Everyone knows it's got to be Bon Jovi. Like,
Bon Jovi?
Yeah, so she's like, oh my God, you're dying. Wow, 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 wow. That's all you get.
That's all you can give 15 seconds. What Bon Jovi? Jovi song could he have sang? Wanted, dead or alive. Oh man, I had a buddy. She was from Peru, and I guess Bon Jovi's huge in Peru.
Bon Jovi?
Bon Jovi. She was like, "Oh my god, amamos a Bon Jovi." And I'm like, "Oh, fuck is Bon Jovi, darling?" Oh, why is he hot in Peru? Like that was my next question. Like, it's funny. It's funny how these like certain. People,
I was eating my guinea pig and I dropped it down. I was like, "Who?" And then I was like, "Okay."
Bon Jovi. But yeah, Bon Jovi. He sings to her and we fade out. And I was fucking annoyed with her again. 2 movies in a row, bro.
3.
She pisses me off. Oh yeah,
It's 3.
You're right.
Yes.
It's the third one she does that shit.
What was the other one? What was the third one?
Hero, right? Yes. No.
In Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon, she jumps off the bridge.
Right.
That's that one.
And you're like, I
want love, and the guy's like, "You had me right here, bitch." Like, yeah. And then
I was standing right here.
Mhm.
And then, and also cock blocked. Lee Bai. That hurt me.
bitch. So what was the third one then?
She's in. Was it just 2 then?
No, it's just 2.
Yeah,
That's what I'm
yeah,
saying. Yeah. Because in Hero, it's not her. It's the 2 other. Yeah, it's not her.
Yeah.
So in this one, but she literally plays like she does the same shit again. She just didn't jump off a bridge this time.
She's not in Hero?
I thought she was in Hero too. Yes,
And she runs it
the
too?
young
She's in
one.
Hero.
She's in Hero. But she doesn't. She really doesn't do the love thing in that.
Oh
one.
yeah, she's
Yeah,
just
The pirate takes her.
No, you're thinking of Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon.
Is it?
Yeah, that's
Then what the hell is she doing in Super Producer Stevens?
In Hero, she's the apprentice to somebody.
Yes, she's.
But she just is kind of like a whatever. She fights the older lady in the beautiful scene in the forest, the one you really liked.
Yeah.
But she's not really. She's just whatever. She's not. This is a movie where we're like, why is she on the box? She really isn't even a major player.
Yes, she was.
Yeah.
She was just kind of a side thing, but
Yeah.
because of Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon, they put her on the box or whatever.
There you go.
So it cuts. Yeah, Abarca, would you tell people to watch this movie?
I would say watch Hero instead.
But not watch this one?
Watch YouTube the fight scenes.
Mm-hmm.
The guys coming. There's a scene where in the bamboo forest, guys are upside down,
Yeah.
using their they're teboleros, like they're basically
They're the guys
pole
that,
dancing.
They're the guys that
Cirque du Soleil.
No, they're the guys that get you the coconuts in Hawaii. And then they kind of they slide down or whatever. But yeah.
The climbers.
Yeah, the climbers, yeah.
Yeah.
But beautiful. And it's like a kid wrote that scene, like, bro, would it be cool if like you went upside down and you slid down the tree? And they fucking do it. And it looks fucking badass. That Enrique said earlier, when she does that splits in between the trees, that shit looks dope as hell. When he breaks her out of jail, I thought that was a great fight scene.
Yes.
The bean, both times the beans were brought out were fucking dope. Like that was really, really cool. There's just not a lot of hand-to-hand combat like in a lot of the movies that we watched. This was more like big pieces, like something big, or almost like to move the story along instead of just a fight scene. There's not a lot of martial arts in this movie compared to what we usually watch. Black Dynamite in this movie might have the same amount of like martial arts and then each other. There's not a lot, but
the scenes with the flying daggers are like the best scenes.
badass. Yep.
I mean,
I agree with you. They look cool as shit. I mean, there was a reason why that movie's called House of Flying Daggers, right? Like they went for it on that one.
but I wish they didn't give me enough of that though. I wish there was
You
more.
want
We'll
more?
get ready for Dragon 2.
Is there
Electric
daggers? Is there a
Boogaloo.
two? Is there a 2 to this one? I was like, is there? So I would
No.
say yes. If you like the Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragons, the Hero, the movies like that, the wushu movies, if we say,
If you are into romance,
yeah.
if you're a lady
Mm-hmm.
and you're into romance, and this might be the one for you.
Yeah.
Yeah, the 2 guys are cutie pies. I mean, I'll give them that.
But I still think, yes, it's not a bad love story, but I think Crouching Tiger does a better love story.
Goddamn Lee Bai, man.
God, he had her, bro. All he had to say was, I love you. Instead, he tells like you have rough hands. Enrique, would you tell people to watch this movie?
I would say yes. I would
Okay.
say yes. Yeah.
For the respect for his brother, dude. I'm just going back to the movie.
I'm saying,
Yeah.
what that doing?
He's
You're
like,
right, you're
he's
right.
like, we love him
He's
too
living
much
in the past.
to sully his name. We don't disrespect like that.
She
And
loved
this-
the hell out of him too, bro. She loved him in that movie. Whee! She just jumps off a bridge. And that homie loved her. The desert, the pirate loved her.
Let's move on, guys. Let's move on.
I can't move on. Similar to these two motherfuckers who obviously can't move on from each other. All they gotta do is, but I do. And they just fucking right back. Like shit, man. Super Duper Stevens, what is our top 10?
Love is complicated.
Shit, it kills your ass, is what I've heard. Like shit, man. All right, what is our top 10, Stevens?
Number 1, you've got Fearless. Number 2 is Enter the Dragon. Number 3 is the 36th Chamber of Shaolin. Number 4 is Legend of the Drunken Master or Drunken Master 2. Number 5, you have Way of the Dragon. Number 6 is Crippled Avengers. Number 7 is Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon. Number 8 is Fist of Fury.
Fist of Fury.
Number 9 is Iron Monkey. And number 10 is Kung Fu Hustle.
Damn, guys.
This is my 16.
Dude, like legit, I can't put it in the top 10, guys. I'm just looking at Kung Fu Hustle at that 10, bro, and it's like cock blocking the shit out of some movies, bro.
You have a lot of good quality movies, and like even the ones that are recently out, right? Like the really good ones that you've watched recently are good movies.
Okay, so for me, it's a no.
Yeah, no, it's a no.
Damn, and it's not bad, but not a bad movie, guys. This is just we are literally at a really good list.
Would you say Hero right now where it is maybe 14, 15? You know what I mean? So it's around there.
I mean, and we haven't even watched, Kung Fu Zombie 2.
Electric Boogaloo.
Electric Boogaloo.
Yeah, so I think it sounds like all three of us, no top 10.
No.
Okay.
No.
Right.
No, because the other two movies do this much, much better.
Yeah, that's a good point.
They're not as good as
and those two are in the movie. Well, no,
Hero's
isn't,
not, but
Crouching
Crouching
Tiger, Hidden Dragon is up there. That would probably be our only romantic movie in the top 10, huh? Because Fearless isn't really romance. No. Wow, interesting. All right. Very, very cool.
What I'm hearing is girls prefer romance. Is that what you're saying right now?
Hey, you shut your mouth because that Notebook, dog, that Notebook hits every time, bro. I'm sorry.
Dude, Armageddon was on TV the other night.
Okay, so I will tell people that. That's why Armageddon's so good because it has everything in that damn movie.
Why does that movie still it still hits you?
Because again, you just want the little animal crackers, fool.
Because Michael Bay was reined in.
Yeah, that movie.
Yeah, dude.
It was well done.
Yeah, it's a great movie.
It pisses me off
well
that
done.
it still hits me. Like it still gets me.
Daddy? Yeah, bro. Come on. Are you kidding me?
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
When he calls her at the end.
Yes. So, no. All right. It's just they gotta be bangers.
All right.
Dude, I'm telling you, the Notebook, bro.
I'm gonna find
every time that old couple hugs each other at the goddamn.
I'm gonna find a romance-centric martial arts movie.
Well, I heard that one that we were thinking about. What was the name of it? The erotic one? What was that one called?
Yeah.
Lady Vengeance? What was it called?
Lady Whirlwind.
Lady Whirlwind.
I'm listening.
Yeah. 53, movie 53.
Lady
Whirlwind.
Because next week, it's a special movie.
I think it was also called Deep Thrust.
Whoa.
Deep Thrust.
Got it.
Not Deep Thrust.
Is it a better movie than Cumula, or what was it?
Oh God, no.
Oh, Spermula.
Cumula. Ew.
Yeah, we've encountered some things.
There's some weird things going on out there, guys. There's some fucking shit. And I'm just saying. But like what? Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles?
10-inch.
That's what it was called.
That's what it's called.
That's what it was called.
Fuck.
That is it. That is in our top 10, but that's a whole nother different list. That's Gung-Fu Super Bros.
That's it.
After
Dark. Number one with a bullet.
So next week's movie is kind of special. It's special because this fucking trailer is a reason why this podcast exists.
Should I watch this trailer before I watch
No.
No. Because I don't know.
In there.
I don't know if
I
this
don't know
is-
what I'm watching. I've watched the trailer twice now.
You just gotta go with it.
Water.
That's weird.
So don't answer if you don't want to, but like, is this a documentary or is it like a movie?
It's a documentary. Go with that. It's a documentary.
I was gonna say it didn't seem like
It's
that
not
to
his
me.
documentary. No. What it is legit. Abarca sends me a picture one day. And well, actually, we'll save it for next week.
Let's save it.
But this movie, from the picture, I was like, that'd be cool.
You had
and
me
then I'm there.
You had me at hello.
And I'm like, click. And I'm like, oh, this is fucking horrible. Hey, maybe we should.
Watch me fucking love this movie.
No.
I don't
This is
think
going to be
so.
American Ninja
No.
Part 2 for you.
I don't think anybody's gonna
None
like
of us are
this
going to like
movie.
this movie. Mark and I
Maybe-
will hate like it.
No one's
Maybe we
watched it.
can be wrong.
No
Maybe
one's
we
watched
can be
it.
wrong.
No one's watched it.
No, fuck no. And I love Asa Anderson Silva. And I was like, nah, that'll probably make me think less of him. It's like, yeah. But we'll see. It's a new movie.
19.
I mean,
Whoa.
yeah, bro.
Yes.
Yes. Yeah.
Spider
One of
Silver's
the
in it.
newest. One of the newest movies we've watched.
Is he
And
still?
the guy is like a legit guy, isn't he?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. And the name of the movie, because we've talked about this movie for the last 5 minutes, we haven't said it, is Invincible Dragon.
It's
Yeah.
The Invincible
Hey,
Dragon.
you guys, don't worry about it. It's free on Amazon Prime. You're welcome. You
It
don't have to
is.
pay for this.
You can also rent it if you want.
Is
But
it-
if you,
no,
but
no.
if you have
Is
Prime,
Anderson Silva still
use
rock
Prime.
solid in this?
But remember, Anderson Silva was not.
He was never like.
He was
ripped.
just well.
No, well,
but we'll tell
'cause
him. Yeah, we met him.
We met Anderson Silva.
Yeah, in Bakersfield.
I hugged him.
Oh, hello. What?
Yeah,
I hugged him, and this fool was rock solid.
he was rock hard.
I was rock hard. He was rock solid.
He was fucking rock hard.
So we used to do kickboxing, cardio kickboxing at Eric Nolan's gym, which is a legit. Eric Nolan's like a legit kickboxer or whatever, right?
Brag
When
about
you
it.
see him though, it's so funny because now he's a power lifter.
Huh.
But he can still like kick above his head. So he's like this little short
Yes.
box that can go like, yeah. Like, it's so weird, right?
Smack
so,
in your face.
The guy and the girl were both fighters, right? That would train.
Yeah.
And the guy, I can't remember. One of our trainers was like, hey, dude, Anderson Silva's going to be at like Max Muscle or something.
It was
like,
Max Muscle.
Okay. He's going to be at Max Muscle. I'm like, wait, what the fuck?
Spider Silva?
And
Well, no.
What year
it was
was
going to
this?
be.
You're right.
It-
It was going to be Matt Hughes. The wrestler.
Was this like prime UFC time?
No. So no. And this was kind of when like only like people like me knew who Spider Silva was, but he wasn't like that level yet. You know what I'm saying? Like
He was coming up.
Only when like people like me.
you know what I'm saying? 'Cause I'm that fucking UFC 1, bro. I've been to UFC 1 because my dad had the black box and we could get all the stuff on pay-per-view for free. So I got to see the first fucking one or whatever, right? So he was already champ, but he wasn't. This is pre Conor McGregor, Ronda Rousey, where UFC really like, phew, right? So it's going to be Matt Hughes. And I think we went thinking it was going to be Matt Hughes, right?
We're like, we're
fuck it,
still
let's meet
meeting Matt Hughes.
That's pretty cool, whatever, right? And we get there and they're like,
Matt Hughes is canceled. And you're like, what?
we're like,
And then
fuck
we're like,
that. We're turning around. And it's like,
Anderson, Spider Silva. You're like,
and,
what?
and Mina, like 18-year-old fucking boner, bro. I was like, what? Hell yeah, dude. We wait. Nicest motherfucker you ever met. He took, you wanted 18 pictures?
Yeah.
He took 18 pictures.
Is
So
that-
it took a while to get there.
We got to find those pictures, but
He signed everything
yeah. Oh, but yeah, thank you very
Yeah.
much.
But why was he here? Like,
to like promote Max Muscle, like the little muscle shop. Like that was it. And sign autographs. So like the trainer took his little belt, remember? And he was kind of like, look at my little belt. And I was like, get that shit out the back, bro. And he was like, God, it was like, whatever. So then you're right. He was never jacked, right? But you go and like he's like,
yeah,
hey.
like this.
And he goes, hey, and he just hugs you, and you're like,
He's like,
oh shit. Yeah. All
Yeah.
muscle, bro.
His arms were heavy.
His body was
He-
all muscle. It was weird.
it was tight like a tiger.
It really was, dude.
his dick was so
It's
heavy.
so hard.
I
So
had
hard.
to hope that I used
When
two
he went like
hands.
this, fool, and I was like, it was so hard. So then at one point, like I go, it's my turn to take a picture, and I wanted to do like the face off, and I go like I went like this, and he just hugs me, and I was like, okay. And you see the picture is me literally being like, it's fine. But I signed a picture. I found a magazine at Fast Strip. We went and bought magazines, or no, it was Borders. When the fucking
went to Borders, yeah.
Borders. I found Anderson Silva was on MMA Fighting. Guy, he signed that. Like if he would have took anything, bro, he would have signed
You
it.
still have all this stuff?
Yeah, I actually do have. I know where that's at exactly in my house. Yeah, and that picture's on my wall in my classroom, like with him. 'Cause, dude, it's a dope ass picture, bro. Like it's fucking Anderson Silva. But so it is not because it's 2019. Let's say they were filming this in 2017. This is Anderson Silva.
Post drugs.
Yeah, he's
post rehab.
But yeah, and he's already broken that. He's shattered that leg that one
He
time.
was on drugs?
Well, come on, bro.
Allegedly.
All these guys were.
Don't
probably-
come
on roids,
after
you're
me.
saying roids?
Yeah.
But,
I'm thinking,
boy, he wasn't passing the test or whatever.
Okay. And I thought,
There's a lot of
like,
reasons why those guys leave UFC sometimes. It's because, they want to go to the Japanese promotions when they're like, yeah, bro, whatever. We got all the Mexican supplements. Like, they don't even care.
But that's another story for another day.
So, next week, 1 year anniversary, we're going to break down why, how, and when, and who, and the what, and why we did this crazy biz. We'll watch the movie that fucking made it. Man, we might quit after this fucking movie. So, we're going to watch it. We're going to check it out. Free for y'all, though, so don't worry about it. Enrique, where can they reach us?
What is it?
I like how you're
Gung-Fu
ready for
Super
Enrique.
Bros. Pod.
on YouTube.
Yeah. Just
No
go to
pod, I don't think. I think it's just
Yeah,
Super
find us,
Bros.
guys.
Instagram is pod.
Go to our link tree. You'll find us there.
What is our link tree?
It's link tree. It's Gung-Fu Super Bros. So linktr.ee/Gung-Fu Super Bros.
Very cool.
Yeah, all our links are on there. Even our voicemail number.
What is that number?
Leave us a message.
Hey guys, honestly, if you are listening to us, please rate and review us on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Google Podcasts, or wherever you listen to us. If you are watching us, like, subscribe, hit the bell icon for notifications. Those help us more than you just watching the video. Leave us a voicemail at www.gungfusuperbros.com or our Google Voice number at 661-401-5941 and be part of our show.
All right. Hey, Abarca, say bye.
Be good humans.
Enrique,
Till next time.
super producer Steven.
I like that. Goodbye.
And remember, my name is Ivan. Love you guys. Hey, bad times don't last, but bad guys do. R.I.P. Razor Ramon.